Hello everyone, and welcome back to Please Be Happy, which I'm really excited to be playing more of this now because we're so close to an Aspen ending now. I can feel it. I can feel it. I know how close we are. So I'm like, if I don't get an Aspen ending this stream, I don't think it's very likely that I don't. But if I don't, I'm just gonna keep streaming till it happens because I have no plans for later except for working. So who needs to work anyway? Oh, it's working! Hey, it's coming at a bit of a low-down angle for some reason. I don't know why that's happening, but yay! Thank you for the hydrate! And thank you for the head pat as well. Let me have a sip of my drinks. A sip of my drinks. I think like the worst that's gonna happen is that it's like the angle's a bit off because it's going to think I'm like lower down than I am because I can't modify it, but I think it should be okay. But welcome everyone. Oh, thank you for doing the shout out too. But yes, Bob, congratulations on the first, and hello. And Lowski, hello. Welcome. I saw you around before the stream was starting, but I wasn't able to chat because as you can probably tell by the fact that the countdown was so short, I am very behind on things today. A lot of that is because I had a cat deciding to use me as a pillow, so I was kind of trapped for a lot of the day. I actually had to like move her off me by the end of it, and I felt like a monster. I felt so bad. Like, she was settled so nicely on me, she'd fallen asleep, and I had to just gently like push her off me and onto the cushion, and she just looked up at me like, "Why are you doing this, mother? Why are you moving away from me?" I felt so bad. But Akiri, hello, thank you for the door knock and welcome. Yugid, nice to see you, welcome. And Possum, lovely to see you too. And Gigi! Oh, I had so much fun watching your Breath of the Wild yesterday. welcome. And Addie! Listening to Lirie speak at 2 times speed for the last hour. I feel like sometimes I talk super fast anyway, so that's probably just non-stop speed. But hello! And Rava, thank you for the head pat, and Lumsev, nice to see you. Welcome everyone. I am sorry if I'm a little bit scattered to begin with, because I'm running late. Because of Cat, I'm running late on everything. But I'm here now, and we're ready for some more Aspen time. And before I left it last week as well, it is just before the play with Lena and Cyrus, so I am so excited to know how that goes, like how Miho's tree debut. She's gonna be the best tree. She's gonna be such a good tree. She knows so much about, like, nature. But yeah, I'm really excited to play more of this, and also like the thought of reaching an ending as well, because this is my hold on, I've lost track. What number stream is this? This is my 9th stream of Please Be Happy. We are 9 streams in and I still haven't reached an ending yet. That's how big this game is. But I think today's the day. I think this is the week that we're finally getting an ending. Maybe 2? Because once I've gotten the ending, I plan on going back to like the start of the route split and trying like the alternate options to get like the other ending. But I'm gonna skip the text we've already seen when I do that, so it shouldn't take as long. It'll still take a while. And then we've still got like the whole Juliet route as well, which I still have not even scratched the surface of yet. So there is so much. I'm so excited. It's so big. It's so good. But, yes. Hold on, I forgot to do as well. Da. I have a command to buy the game if you like it. Please buy it. I gotta get my shill in before I start. There we go. Also, Timochi, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome. But yes, is everyone ready for some nice story time?
Shall we pick up where we left off?
Yes, let's pick up where we left off. Which is right here, it's showtime. Oh, we're on 60. Oh, I left it on 68%. Missed opportunity. I'm so disappointed in myself. Okay, here we go. It's showtime. Here we go. Aspen promised that she'll be in the audience to support both me and Lena. Juliet will be taking care of Happy, so she won't be able to make it. Happy the puppy! Oh, I almost forgot about Happy. I love Happy. Even though I explained again and again that I'll just be standing there when I'm on stage, they're just as excited as they were when I first announced I'd be participating. I am glad that they'll be there, though. Oh, I love the music. The last hour or so before showtime is a busy one, with lots of the cast running around doing last-minute preparations or run-throughs. I just try to stay out of the way and help out if asked. We made the change from practicing in the park to practicing on a real stage pretty easily, and by now the whole production is pretty smooth. I made the mistake of peeking out from the curtain before it begins, and see that almost all the chairs in the audience are filled. I even managed to spot my people, although they don't notice me. Oh my god, her people! Is that the first time she said that? Oh my... Because I know she had talked about her person, that she's got her people as well now. I'm so happy. I love this. I love this game. It's her people. It's her people. I head to a corner backstage, doing my best to stay out of everyone's way. Cyrus has been walking around, checking in with each cast and crew member in turn. He still hasn't gotten to me when Lena hurries over.
Miho! Ready to go? Nervous?
So far, so good. What about you? Shouldn't you be in your costume?
I'm gonna go get changed soon. I was just, talking with my parents.
Oh, what an awkward situation. Oh.
Are they here in the audience?
Yep, front row. I think they were more excited for me to be in this play than I was.
Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, I know her relationship with her parents is really awkward because of the pressure, but oh.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm glad I did it, though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me three. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad.
They said they're glad I found something I like. Although I know they still wish it was ballet. I guess me being up on stage is still good enough for them.
You're okay with that?
Yeah,
Aww.
I think I am. I mean, it was my decision. I probably won't be in any other plays anytime soon, though.
Oh, it's sweet. Also, Yamato, hello. I'm glad you're happy. I'm hoping you're considerably happier than last time, but hello, nice to see you. Please be happy. Everyone be happy. I'm happy. I've been rushed and stressed, but now that I'm playing this game again, I'm happy again. Getting a Hummy Boy Friday. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I hope it all goes well. I'm glad. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. And Friday's so soon. Wait, that's like 2 days away. Soon! Humpter! A hammy time! Oh, that's really sweet. I hope you can find a lovely companion. But yes, welcome. I hope you're doing well too. Happy Wednesday. I keep forgetting it's Wednesday until I realize I'm playing Please Be Happy, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it is Wednesday. I've been doing that every Wednesday for now. I've got to say, I'm going to be really glad when the anniversary stream prep is over, because I'm going to be able to play Tuesday games again when I'm streaming, because there are so many games that I wanted to play at the moment, but I'm just like, but I want to finish Please Be Happy first. So if I could do 2 games in like the midweek, I'm looking forward to having enough free time to do that again, because there's a new Power Wash Simulator update out as well, and I still haven't finished the main levels in that. I've got so much power washing to do. But I want to do that at some point. But yeah, hopefully soon I will be free to do many things. Also, Clickbait, thank you for the doot. Welcome. Welcome to Gay Story Time with a fox. And a cat, because I'm a cat. Hello.
That's too bad. You're really good at it.
I know, but I want to keep trying new things. Maybe someday I'll go back to ballet or something, but only if I decide that I want to, not someone else.
You go, Lena. That's exactly how it should be. Yeah, story time. Because I'm reading stories and we're enjoying the happy stories with the cute girls. Oh, I love Lena. Also, Sarah Starchild, hello, nice to see you. Girl boss Lena, she is full girl boss the whole way through. I love her so much. She's so chaotic, but like she knows exactly what she wants to do and she's just gonna do it. Except for when Cyrus is involved maybe and then she gets a bit nervous, but she's so strong. I love her. She exhausts me, but I love her. Cyrus wraps up a conversation with a nearby cast member and then joins us in our corner.
Hey, you two. All set for your big debut, Miho?
Yo-ho.
I think I've got all my lines down.
Good. How about you, Lena?
Ready, boss!
Cool. Thanks for making this possible, both of you.
Oh.
No, it's no big deal. Right, Miho?
Right.
For me, that's pretty true, but for Lena?
We should probably go get changed, but first,
Scratching his neck, Cyrus looks away for a moment. Oh, do we need to step aside for a minute to give them a moment? Did Cyrus scout Miho for this role? No, he asked Lena to do the role, and Lena has a big old crush on him, and she wasn't sure what to do, and then she basically said, I'll do it if Miho's doing it too. So Miho got the role of a tree to help Lena out. Best wing woman. Haha. Although she's got the wings, I guess.
hey, Lena.
Yes!
Are you, busy after this?
Yes! Not busy.
After the play? No? Why?
Oh, please, yes.
Do you...
Yes!
wanna get dinner or something?
Oh, finally! Both of them have been. They've both been the whole time like, do you know what the other person thinks about me? Just asking for no reason. And it has been so obvious. Oh, I'm so glad. Finally. Lena blinks a few times in rapid succession.
Yes! Let's do that!
Yes!
Okay, I'm gonna go get ready now!
Face red, Lena runs off, both Cyrus and I staring after her.
The dressing room's the other way.
I love Lena so much. I love her so much. Yeah, Lena's just freaking out. I feel like that's what I'd be like if someone confessed to me. I'd just be like, are you sure? I've got to go wash my cat. Sorry, I've got to go. Mum says it's my turn on the Xbox. A moment later, Lena zooms past us, going in the opposite direction.
Oops, it's this way.
She disappears into another room.
That wasn't weird, was it?
No, I think Lena was weirder. I don't think you have to worry about being weird, Cyrus. That.
From me, I mean.
No, it wasn't.
Nah, I think weird is like her normal anyway.
Oh, that's so true! That's so true. Who wants normal? Weird is way more fun.
I think she's pretty glad you asked her.
I kind of had a feeling after she gave me that painting a while ago. Part of the reason I wanted her to be in this play was so we could hang out more.
Oh.
But it's been kind of tough.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I love... Yeah, Cyrus is just like... Yeah, Lena's always weird, but was I weird? Was I weird? Like, yeah, that was pretty weird with her running all over the place, but what about me? You do not need to worry about it, buddy. That's exactly what Lena likes, I'm pretty sure. But, oh.
Don't worry. I think it'll all work out fine.
Cyrus nods.
Well, I'm gonna go get dressed too. See you on stage.
See you.
Yes, here we go. Cyrus leaves and I spend my last couple minutes alone. It's taken a while to get here, but it seems like everything's turned out alright. Lena's all over the place and hard to follow sometimes, and Cyrus is like her opposite. They're both nice people though, and I hope that them getting dinner later is just the start of something between them. Honestly, I feel like they make such a good couple because, like, Lena has the passion and energy to drag Cyrus out of his comfort zone, and Cyrus has, like, the groundedness and sensibility to rein her in when she's being too extreme. So I feel like as a couple, they would work so perfectly. They, like, round off the parts of each other that they don't necessarily have. If that makes sense. Like, it feels like a good combination. I think they could do well. Also, Milo, hello! Nice to see you! Welcome, welcome! Happy, please be happy. I am happy. I hope you're happy too. I will warn you that I'm very endgame moments at the moment, so if you want to avoid spoilers, I will let you know I'm, like, approaching the end of a route, so I don't want you to to get super spoiled, because I know you wanted to play this as well. But thank you for the headpats too. Yes. Well, make the void happy and tab out. Oh! Okay, thank you. Thank you for feeding the abyss. Oh my goodness, wait. Wait, the void is so fed. Thank you for throwing 20,000 points into the abyss. Oh my goodness. But yes, I hope you have a lovely day too. And another 1,000. Oh my goodness, that's like 31,000 points into the abyss. How many points do you have? Oh my goodness. That's so many points. Goodbye points. Okay, these points are to feed the abyss to make the abyss happy as well. Thank you. Oh, you don't need to apologize for the spam. I love the point feeding. Thank you so much for stopping in though. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day as well. I just wanted to warn you so that I don't, like, advance on the story and you're just like, oh no, I didn't want to know all this. But thank you for the abyss points. The abyss has been sated. Also, 1010, hello! Thank you for the head pat. Welcome. And Timochi, I know, right? I don't know how I'm gonna do the Juliet route. I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm like after doing all of the Aspen route and like falling for her so much, I'm gonna feel so guilty to not like accept her confession. It's gonna be so difficult, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, it's so much. This game is so much. But yeah, I hope you have a nice day too. I hope everyone has a nice day. I hope everyone has a day filled with happy. Happy? Right, I think they'd be good for each other. See, that's exactly what I think. I think like together they have like a good combination. Their energy feels very matching. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm gonna have a sip of my drink. I am still not awake because I slept really badly last night, and then I had the weirdest trippy dreams. And I woke up and I was still like half asleep, so I ended up like getting back into bed after getting out of bed. And then my mum made me a cup of tea, so I went downstairs to go get that, and Tiffany decided, no, you got back into bed, you're not getting out of bed, and she came and lay on top of me. And then she fell asleep. She fell asleep whilst lying on top of me. So at that point I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck in bed now. Again. So I was like that until literally less than an hour ago. I waited until my half hour until stream alarm went off, because I have an alarm set on my phone which is like 1:30, which is like, if you're not up already, you need to be up right now to get ready. And I was like waiting for the last possible moment, but she was so settled. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm so sorry, baby, I need to get up. But it's been so long since she actually settled on top of me like that, so it kind of devastated me to do it, because she's very much a lying next to you kind of cat. She doesn't go like on your lap very often. But she was just like so snuggly and affectionate today, like this early afternoon. And oh, it was really, really sweet. I'm just hoping she'll be like it again tonight. Give me some nighttime snuggles, Tiffany. What am I talking about? Of course she's not going to give me nighttime snuggles. Nighttime is when she screams. She has this horrible habit of like every time we're all getting ready for bed, she will wait until all of us are upstairs, and then she will go downstairs, even if she's with us upstairs, she will go downstairs and just scream. Like, it's random times every night, it's just when we're all going to bed, but she loves to scream at night. Also, Demon, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Please Be Happy Time. I'm talking about my cat at the moment, I'm sorry. It's like, oh, you came here for gameplay? I am so sorry. I'm going to talk about how my cat screams all night. But it's really funny because the only other time she does that is if we leave the house. Like, if one of us leaves the house, she will sit at the front door and start screaming. But that's the kind of scream she does at nighttime. And we've come to the conclusion that we think, in her little cat brain, that when we're all upstairs, I think she then thinks that downstairs is her domain, and she can then do what she wants and be as loud as she wants. So she just waits until we're upstairs, and then she's like, right, the downstairs is mine, I'm gonna go scream. Which is, it's kind of cute, but it's also very annoying when it happens at like 2 a.m. But, oh, Jack, hello, nice to see you too. Poor cat. No, I think she just likes the sound of her own voice. She just likes any excuse to scream. She's a very screamy girl. But she has like the most specific screams as well. Like usually when she's meowing, it's very squeaky. Especially when she wants her food, she will just do like, ow, ow, little squeaks. But when she is screaming, it sounds, hold on, I'm gonna try and do my best Tiffany impression. It's that kind of meow. Actually, that was a pretty good impression. I'm proud of myself. I'm sorry if that was super loud, but it's always that same tone to the screams. And it's so funny because whenever we hear it, we're just like, oh, it's her city now. Wait, why am I so good at that? Oh man, I actually have a really good story to tell about mimicking meows. We were once, one of my brother's friends, his cat was like in the cattery, and we went to go and pick up the cat from the cattery to take him back home as like a favor. And I was sitting in the back of the car with the cat, and he was being super meowy vocal. He was being super meowy, and I was just like replying to the meows. And Xander turned around and he was like, okay, which of those were the cat and which were you? Because he couldn't tell the difference. He thought that it was just the cat meowing a lot, and then he turned and saw me doing it and was like, wait, that was you? I can do cat impressions. Little cat squeaks. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite memories. Impersonating cat. Good times. It's my party trick. Like, is there anything cool you can do? I'm like, I can sound like a cat. I can also sound like a baby, but that's a little bit more terrifying sometimes. And that's my baby impression. I'm gonna stop doing impressions now. We're gonna go back to the game. But yes, I am cat and baby. It's true. I am baby cat. Baby cat. I'm not even starting that. Okay. Anyway, eventually it's time for me to go get ready as well. In the dressing room, I put on my stiff tree costume and take my place backstage. Yes, it is true. I am cat. I am both cat and baby. And Lirie. Right, where were we? It's playtime. It's time for Miho to be the best tree. I'm ready. From the other side of the curtain, I can hear the low rumble of the crowd talking. As the lights dim, the chatter does too. Looking around, I see Lena all dressed up and ready to go. She gives me a big thumbs up. At the front, Cyrus faces everyone with a small smile.
Showtime.
It's showtime. We all get into position and the curtain rises. The music begins and Lena soon takes her place on center stage. Watching her perform is like watching a whole other person. There's a certain grace to her movements and the way she talks. I admire her ability to just go out and perform when she has to, even when I know she must be all worked up emotionally. Oh yeah, I just realized he asked her out right before the performance. She was probably nervous enough as it was. Now she's like double nervous. Cyrus is the same way when he's acting. He has to talk louder to project his voice, but he doesn't seem uncomfortable doing it. The way he walks and talks is elegant like Lena. The audience laughs and gasps in all the right places, and I even hear a few sniffles during some of the sad parts. When it's finally time for me to go out, I'm surprised by just how many faces there are in the crowd. I can't let myself get distracted though. I need to do my best too. yeah, his timing, huh? Just like, oh, you don't seem nervous enough. I'm gonna make you even more nervous. Yeah. Oh, Yamato, have fun playing Shadowrun. Thank you for stopping in though. And I hope Hammy times on Friday go well. You'll have to post pictures. But yes, have a lovely day and thank you for stopping in. Please be happy. Yes, thank you. My part's pretty easy, and I pull it off without a hitch. As I leave the stage for the last time, Lena mouths, "Nice job" to me. I smile in return. The whole 2 hours seems to fly by. When the last scene ends, I can hardly believe that it's over. Yeah, I'm gonna clap too. One by one, we all go back out to take a bow. The applause from the audience is like thunder rolling through the theater. Oh my god! Oh my god, this is so lovely! Oh, look at them! The last ones to return are the 3 main characters, including Lena and Cyrus. As they take their place, the applause somehow gets louder, with everyone rising out of their seats to clap. Oh, look at them! Oh, I love them, look at them! They look so good. Also, Demon, thank you for stopping by. I hope your day goes well. I'm glad you were able to stop by for a bit. I hope you've enjoyed your time here with me making weird cat noises. Oh, they're so good. Yay! They did it. I'm so proud of them. I'm so glad it went well. A little part of me was terrified that Lena was going to freeze up and forget all her words, but I should have known better than to doubt Lena. She is girl boss. She does anything she sets her mind out to do. And I also feel as well like Lena would be the kind of person to go up onto the stage and just like completely embody the character at that point. Like she wouldn't be Lena anymore, she'd be the character. So she wouldn't even be thinking about like the worries and thoughts. They would be gone. Just be like, shut off that portion of the brain, it is character time now. Like, she's probably the type to step off the stage and just have the immediate, like, adrenaline flop and then just realize that she's going on a date with Cyrus. Yeah, she also thrives on attention. It's very true. She's very much the kind of person who likes the spotlight. And it's like, you can tell it, like, even just in the coffee shop. She's always the one who's, like, getting the attention of the customers. She's doing... She's always doing. She's very active and doing, and it makes me so happy for her to like have this moment on stage. I know, I've got a little feeling like, judging by that like complete enraptured expression, I don't think she's gonna be dropping acting. I think she's gonna be keeping up the acting of just an inkling. I think she likes it. I think she's been putting off like stage performance kind of stuff because of her parents pushing. But this is gonna be like her moment of realizing, no, I like doing this for me, actually. Confetti falls from the rafters as they look around, basking in celebration. Lena's smile is huge, while Cyrus seems a little stunned by the reaction. Hold on, we need some confetti here, hold on. There we go. This is a confetti moment. Look at them. Oh, I love them. The three of them link hands to take a bow, and then the rest of us join them one last time for a final bow all together. Throughout it, Lena and Cyrus never let go of each other. Oh, I love that. Yeah, Cyrus being a huge theatre nerd too. Yeah, I feel like it would end up with him starting to talk about the things he likes, and her being like, oh, he likes this thing. I am going to investigate it for 500 hours now, and it's going to become my new favorite thing until he mentions something else. She's got that kind of personality. She's got the kind of... She definitely gives me the impression that, like, if somebody she cares about is interested in something, she would then investigate it in her own terms too to see if she also enjoys it. Like, she's really considerate in that way, I think. Like, the way she was doing the painting because Cyrus was, like, it would have been so easy to just be like, oh yeah, he likes painting, I'll remember that. But no, she, like, actively researched it out, went to take part in it. It's exactly just like her personality. She's so lovely. She's so lovely. She's so sweet. And it's like she also talks non-stop, but I feel like she would also be the kind of person where if you start talking about something, she would ask lots of questions and get really involved in that. Like, she'd get invested. Like, if I started talking about my cat, she'd be like, oh, so when did you get her? Did you get her as a kitten? And then I'd tell the story and just be like, oh my goodness, so would you want another cat? It like, I don't know, I just really like her. I just really like her, you may be able to tell. She's the kind of person I wish I had the energy to be. Like, that's the kind of person I would love to be, but alas, I am just a tired baby. I don't have the energy for that. But I feel like I'm more of a listener a lot of the time anyway. It's always why it's so amusing to me when I end up streaming and going off on like a conversation tangent and I just talk for ages. Like, I don't realize I have it in me until it happens, to be honest, because I always consider myself more of a listener. And, like, I like listening to what other people have to say and then, like, asking questions, like, as they're going to keep them going because, I don't know, I think a lot of it is just worrying about finding a conversation topic. Like, if I run out of things to talk about, that's it. I'm just silent. I think that's why I play games as well, though. Because then when the conversation ends, I can just go back to the game. I don't have to worry about thinking of something else. It's my fatal flaw. I cannot do small talk. It'll just be like, so the weather's great, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna go now. But yeah, I'm channeling my inner Lena when I play this game. I love it. But I love them so much. I love this game. Just everything about this game has made me so happy. I'm so happy. When everything is over and everyone goes backstage to clean up and congratulate each other, I say goodbye to pretty much everyone except those two. I look around to try to find them, but can't. Hold on a second. I'm going to save very quickly just because I want to check something.
Trust me.
Still 68. Okay.
Ugh, it's about time. I was getting bored.
Sorry, don't mind me. I think I'm gonna go from like 68 to 70 knowing my luck. But it's okay, I had to check. When everything is over and everyone goes backstage to clean up and congratulate each other, I say goodbye to pretty much everyone except those two. I look around to try to find them, but can't. You don't see anything. I see that I'm icy. Finally, the sound of a door opening catches my ear. I peek around the corner of a hallway to see Lena and Cyrus standing at a door to the outside, about to step out together. Oh, I love them so much. I'm so happy. I'd say they've earned their right to leave early and skip out on the cleaning. As the door shuts behind them, I smile to myself. I think they're gonna be just fine. So do I. Oh, this makes me so happy. I'm so glad. It took a little bit of nudging, but they got there eventually. Oh, I'm so happy. Honestly, I'm really proud of Cyrus as well for speaking up. Because Cyrus definitely does not seem like the speaking up kind of guy. He seems like the type who would like wait for someone else to do it in case he's gotten the wrong impression. But he actually got the confidence to just straight up ask her, and I'm really proud of him for that. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm the most oblivious in like any kind of romantic situation. I could be like, back when I was like early 20s, I would be flirting with someone the whole time, and then when they asked me out, I would be confused. I'd be like, wait, you actually like me like that? Huh? Even though we've been flirting the whole time, I'm just oblivious. I'm terrible. I always worry. I'm like, well, maybe they're just doing it to be nice. Although I feel like a lot of that is also due to being gay as well. It's a little bit harder to tell sometimes. Also, whoa, hello, thank you for the doot. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. But it's like, I've had situations where I've thought that I'm flirting with a girl and then she's turned out to be straight, so it's just been like, oh, okay, it's harder to realize sometimes. But it's like, as time's gone on as well, I've just come to the conclusion that I just don't really like flirting anyway. It makes me awkward. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, other people, it gives them like butterflies and makes them feel excited. It just makes me nervous in like a bad way. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna be the single cat aunt who's got like 70 cats. The wine aunt who just like looks after the rest of the family. Like, I don't know. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my Tiffany. She is a good bean. But I think they're gonna be just fine. Make like a tree. Put on a perfect performance with Lena. We got the achievement. It's time to check. Time to check.
Oh.
Nope,
what's
still
in
68.
here?
I think it's gonna be like
Oh,
lines
yeah,
of text.
That's what happened.
Oh yeah, I remember now. It's achievements time. Oh, I felt so happy last week getting the Mr. Kim achievement. Like, that was so nice. But I also realized as well, though, like, when we're going to be going for the Juliet route, we're going to have to go from the very, very beginning again, because I haven't even talked to Tommy properly yet. We saw him in, like, the very early stages of the game, and then I never did anything with Tommy because I was always fishing with Mr. Kim the whole time. So that's a whole other, like, side plot then. We've got an entire other side plot that I haven't even touched yet, so that's really exciting. They did. The achievement's called Make Like a Tree, and I love it so much. Although I've got to say, I'm still proud of my terrible branching out pun that I made. It's the perfect opportunity for Miho to branch out a bit. Get it? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. But oh, welcome back! I hope the dogs had a nice run. But you missed the play, but it was a lovely play. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Please be happy. Anyway, it's back to the main story now. Ooh. And here we go. Even though Aspen shows up for breakfast, I'm too preoccupied to do much but eat and respond on autopilot. After a predictably sleepless night, I can barely stay focused enough to chew. Oh, the performance was incredible. It went perfectly, and they got a standing ovation. And then Cyrus and Lena went out for a meal afterwards, so it went well. It went well. Miho was the best tree. I'm proud of her. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. But yep, now it's back to serious stuff, because I still don't know what she's going to do with the bead. I think she's going to break it. I think her plan is to break the bead and hope it works out well, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm so out of it that Aspen has to wave her hand in my face to get my attention.
Miho!
Earth to Mimo.
Yeah?
I was going to ask if you're okay, but I think I need to ask what's wrong instead.
Oh.
What do you mean?
You've been chewing on an empty fork for a little bit now.
Ah. Yeah. I look at the utensil in my hand.
Oops.
It's not like Miho to forget about food. Yeah, my favorite breakfast, just chewing on a fork. Wait, that would be so painful too, because like if it's a metal fork, like metal on teeth, oh, no. Aspen gently sets my brutalized fork onto the table. My plate is so full, I'm not sure if I actually had any food or not. Wait, that is so unlike Miho.
Is this about your secret idea from yesterday?
I nod.
You're good.
I don't think it's that hard to figure out.
I like to think I know you pretty well. Is it something you can talk to us about yet?
Oh. Juliet also leans in to show she's listening, although she doesn't interject. Oh. I'm thinking she's not planning on telling them until she's done it, which seems very risky. Oh, is she gonna tell them? I can feel my pulse rise in response to the sudden attention. Even Happy is watching me. This is the whole reason I decided so quickly. I should just get it over with.
I'm going to smash my bean.
Yes, I thought she was. I thought she was. Both Aspen and Juliet look at me in stunned silence. I'm not surprised.
I don't know for sure, but if I do that, I think my magic will go away. The problem is, I don't know what else will happen to me. But I think I'll be okay. Unbi thinks so too.
Unbi. Oh. While Juliet continues to look shocked, Aspen's face flips through emotions like I'm changing channels on the TV.
Smash it! Are you sure? That's awfully permanent. And what do you mean, what else? What do you mean, you think? Have you thought?
I would be thinking the exact same as Aspen here. I'm just like, what if it goes wrong? But then what if it goes right? But what would it do? But what if it doesn't do that? What if it does something else? But then what if you can't get it back? But then what if it comes back? What if it... Have you thought about literally everything? I think she probably has.
Aspen.
Thank you, Juliet. All Aspen has to do is look at Juliet and she cuts herself off.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you've thought about it.
Yep. Oh. It's like, okay, you say you're sure, but are you really sure? Okay, you say you're really sure, but are you really, really sure? Have you thought about it? Have you thought about it again? Have you then thought about what you've thought about again? Oh no, I don't think you've thought about what you thought about again. Oh, this is gonna go terribly. Yeah, I'm this kind of worrier as well. Think about every single possibility that could happen, even like the most vague, impossible ones, just in case.
But that's so sudden. I'm sure you can see why I'm so shocked.
Yeah.
It's been on my mind for a while, and it's all I could think about last night.
Oh.
It's what I want to do, though. I told Amaya I would, for one thing.
Yeah. And then something you didn't think of happens. Yeah, that's why I make sure to think of everything, so that doesn't happen.
And I'd feel a lot better if I didn't have to worry about either of you forgetting about me.
No. It's like, I totally get where she's coming from, but I'm also terrified. Yeah, if she loses her magic, will she stop being immortal too? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, what if she loses her magic and just turns back to a fox? Like, what if she loses her magic and everyone forgets her and can never remember her again? Like, there are so many possibilities, but I think, like, if you only consider the possibilities, you're not going to do anything because there's too many unknowns. You can't think of everything. The only way to find out for sure is to actually do it. As terrifying as that is, it's the only way to know what's going to happen, to actually make it happen.
Me too. God, me too.
Your magic is more than just being forgotten, though. That, plus your ability to transform.
Yeah, because it's like, what I'm thinking is, like, if the magic is what's taking people's memories, then people will remember her. If the magic's what's making her transform, then if she's already in this form, she might just not be able to transform back. But then, this is magic we're talking about as well. Maybe magic decides, you know what, we're gonna make it all still happen anyway. Like, we know that the bead snaps back to her if it gets too far away. What if she smashes it and it melds back together? There's no way of knowing.
Plus, I would imagine, your immortality.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like at the same time though, if she's in a relationship with Aspen, I don't think she'd want to be immortal anymore. Because that would be so painful. If she wants to, like, grow old with her, then she wouldn't need the immortality. Oh, there's so much to think about. I'm pulling an Aspen here. I'm just thinking about every possibility. I need to stop. Aspen gasps. Gaspin. Gaspin. Aspen gaspins.
Miho!
I know. I thought about that too. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I want to feel more. I want things to mean more to me.
Gaspin asps.
I don't think that can happen unless I know I'm going to lose them someday.
It's true, but it's... she really has been. It's so heartwarming to think of, like, how she started this with no thoughts, and now she's finishing, like, with all of the thoughts. She's working so hard. She knows how to read and write. She's thinking about the inevitability of death and how loss is what makes things more important to have. It's a lot. She's been having huge things. Brainful Miho. I'm proud of her. I think she needs a head pat. Get the brain cells going again. She's probably used a lot of them.
That's something both of you helped me realize.
Aww. I meet Juliet's gaze.
You too. And Cosette.
Oh. Her eyes go wide, then settle into motherly contentment. Closing her eyes, she nods in acknowledgement of what I said. Aspen grabs my hands, one in each of hers, holding them to her heart as she faces me.
Miho,
Oh.
I don't know what to say. There's so much that I don't know if I could get through it all.
Oh, thank you for the posture check and hydrate. I'm gonna have a big stretch. Big stretch. And a drink of my drinks. Oh no, I did it again. I forgot about my tea and now it started going cold. There's too much tea here for me to drink it all before it goes fully cold, so... At least it's fruit tea. At least it's a berry tea, so it still tastes nice when it is cold. Like, it's the main reason why I start having fruit teas. Because if I have a regular cup of tea, it is probably going to start going cold by the time I'm drinking it. So, like, with fruit teas, even, like, after they're brewed, they still taste really nice when they're cold. And it's the main reason why I started having these. Because I do like just regular tea as well, but I feel like that's not as nice when it goes cold. And it's like you can reheat it, but I feel like it never tastes the same when it's reheated. Like, you need the heat from the initial brew, otherwise it I don't know, it goes weird, I don't know. it might not actually be anything at all. It might just be my brain playing tricks on me, but it always feels like it's different. Oh, it's really nice tea though. Yummy. Honestly, it probably doesn't help that I didn't get to start drinking it until it had started going cold as well, because I had a cat lying on top of me that I could not move. You swapped from carbonated to Vimto and your guts are complaining less. Oh, heck yeah, I love Vimto. And I haven't had Vimto in so long, actually. Oh, I might have to get some in. Get some Vimto squash. I love the taste of Vimto. I always love when people are like, okay, what does Vimto taste like? And I'm just like, it tastes of Vimto. It's a combination of things, but it doesn't taste like those things. It tastes like Vimto. It's the same as like if someone asked me what, like, you know, like WKD Blue, like the alcoholic drinks. Like if someone asked me what that tastes like, I'd just be like, it tastes like blue. I would not know how to describe it. It just tastes like blue. But yeah, I feel like it's totally different, like reheating hot drinks. It makes them go weird. Like, it's like at that point, I would rather just drink a cold hot drink than try and reheat it again. But yeah, I like the cold berry teas though, because the one I've got at the moment is like, I think it's like strawberry, raspberry, and cranberry? Maybe? But it's really, really nice. Even when cold. Haha. Oh, right, where were we?
So, I'll just trust you. I'll trust that you know what's right for you, and I'll support you in that. Always.
Yes. Oh, I love them. I love them. Wednesday tea talk. Yeah, you're right. I should start having like Tuesday tea times or something. Or actually have a cup of tea and remember to drink it in time. Tuesday tea time. With I was trying to think of a way to make my name start with a T and it doesn't really work. So never mind that. Aspen has barely finished talking when there's a sudden flash of light from my necklace, causing both Aspen and Juliet to recoil in shock. Happy yelps in surprise too. Wait, do we even have to do anything? Is it gonna break on its own?
What the?
Hello? Oh? I instantly cup my hands around my bead, which contains a lot of the light but not all of it. Aspen still has to use one arm to shield her eyes. What is happening? Somehow, despite the brightness, I'm able to see through it unbothered. The bead seems to be shaking, and I don't think it's because of my hands. It's still whole, but just barely. It's had its fill of whatever it was looking for. Oh. Also, Y7, hello! Thank you so much for the follow and welcome! Thank you for lurking. I hope you enjoy your time here. We're just enjoying some story time at the moment, and also me talking about tea. And how I always forget to drink it before it goes cold. But thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a lovely day. Oh, now that I've taken a sip of my tea, I keep sipping back at it. I've remembered how nice it tastes. But oh, nice to meet you too, though. And happy you were able to stop in. Thank you. Oh, I can feel it. It's needy. The magic within it wants to burst free and escape. This doesn't feel great. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, now I guess I have to drink more of it. More tea. Thank you. Nice cup of tea. Oh, it's so nice though. I'm such a sucker for like any kind of fruit berry tastes. I love berries. Any kind of berries. I love it so much. Aw, sounds so lovely. You thought it was the game audio. Oh, that is such a high compliment. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you think so. I've got to say, I'm quite fond of my voice too. It's so funny because I used to hate my voice, and then I started streaming and people started complimenting me, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't sound that bad, do I? It's been really nice. But I'm doing well, thank you. I'm finally getting to the point of finishing a path in this visual novel, which this is the 9th stream I've done of it, so I've been playing this a lot. The end is finally in sight, and everything about this game just makes me happy. It's called Please Be Happy. It just makes me happy. It's so nice. But yeah, I'm doing well. I've got my tea. I've got my Monster Energy Ultra Zero, the white can. I've not got a cat with me because I ate crumpets earlier and I buttered them, and whenever I eat crumpets, a little bit of butter always ends up on the plate. And if I leave the plate on the floor, my cat Tiffany always likes to lick the little bits of butter off. And I always feel too bad to stop her, so she always gets a treat whenever I have crumpets. Oh, it's so funny as well though, because I've accidentally also trained her to recognize that when I make myself instant noodles, I will also give her a treat. Which is not the healthiest. It's a really bad thing for me to have accidentally trained her into expecting. But it kind of works well for me too, because I figure having too many instant noodles is really unhealthy. So it stops me from eating them as often because I know I'm gonna have to give her a treat if I do, and I wanna look after her, so... It kind of worked out. It's terrible, but it kind of worked out. Also, Diane Blackwood, hello! Welcome! I am happy, thank you. I hope you can also please be happy. I hope your Wednesday's going well. Welcome! Yeah, it just became like a habit. I'd make some late night noodles. Tiffany would keep me company in the kitchen as I cook them. I'd give her a little treat because it was cute. And now she expects the treats, and she gets really upset if I don't give her treats. So I have to have noodles less often to make sure I don't give her too many treats. I don't know, it's training for me as well. It's training me to not be lazy and actually make meals instead of just cooking instant noodles all the time. It's just so easy sometimes. But yeah, it's very cute though. She recognizes the smell of noodles now, and she will come to keep me company whenever I'm making them. So I don't know, it kind of works out. Works out every way. I get noodles, she gets treat, I get company, she gets treat. But anyway, this is such an intense moment in the game, and I'm getting distracted talking about noodles. This is this is so bad. TTK Artemis, hello, thank you for the follow, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely Wednesday so far. I've had a really nice start to the week. I meant to do a lot of work yesterday because I had a whole free day yesterday, so I was going to do a bunch of stream preparation work. I ended up not doing that, but instead of beating myself up about it, I was just okay, I'm gonna call this a rest day, and I'm not gonna feel bad about not working because I still have this evening. I still have time over the weekend. I can still make it work. Yeah. Oh, today's been such a good day. Oh, I'm so happy to hear it. Yeah, it's been good for me too. Even though I was a little bit rushed earlier today, I'm a lot less rushed now that I'm playing this. This game is always just so comfy and relaxing to play. It's so nice. But yeah, I've still got some stuff I need to prepare for Sunday, which I am very much not ready for, but I know what I have to do at least, and I've made a little list of the things I need to do. So it's a bit less daunting now. I have tasks that I can cross off, as opposed to just being a bit floundery. Received gift model for your friend and did a small showcase. Oh, can't wait to show her. Oh, that must be so exciting. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, I hope the response is nice. I hope your friend loves the gift. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I've been preparing for my 2-year anniversary, which is actually this Sunday. Haha. give it a little shout out. If anyone's free on Sunday, it's going to be my 2-year Twitch affiliate anniversary, which is so wild to think about. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. I'm a seasoned veteran now, I think. Also, Maya, hello, nice to see you. Welcome. But yeah, that's coming on Sunday, and I have some really really cool things to show off. So hopefully everyone's excited as well. It's so exciting. But it's like I have so many things in the works. Like I took a break over New Year's and I was like, okay, 2023 is going to be a way less stressful year for me. And then suddenly I had a bunch of opportunities thrown into my lap all at once, and I was like, okay, we're not resting. But you were browsing your Twitch recommendations and had to do a double take when you saw someone streaming a Eurovisual novel and one you like to boot. Yeah, it's always the nicest when that happens. Like, especially when it's like a smaller game, when you notice somebody playing it, you're just like, wait, I know that. I'm gonna check that out. But I'm so glad you're able to find me, and I'm so glad you decided to stop in too. I hope you enjoy your time here, because I'm like right towards the ending of Aspen's route. And it's the first ending I'm reaching. After 9 streams of this game, I'm finally reaching a route, and I'm still not getting there because I'm talking for half an hour about random stuff again. I keep doing this. It's okay, that's what we're here for, right? We're here for just chatting with occasional gameplay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate as well, Limsev. But yes, you're just in time. Yeah, we just had the play performance just happened, and that went swimmingly. But yeah, Miho just announced that she's going to break her bead, and now the bead has started glowing to an extreme amount, so oh boy. Right, I'm gonna finish my tea and then we can continue. Oh, that was nice tea. Nice fruit tea, but thank you for the hydrate. All right, here we go. Where were we? I can feel it. It's needy. The magic within it wants to burst free and escape. All 3 of us exchange a look, knowing that it's pointless to say anything else about the issue. Whether it's instinct or just my own inner strength, I grit my teeth and stand up.
It's time.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh wait, why 7? Yours was last Thursday. Oh, congratulations. I'm so sorry. I missed that message for a second. I just spotted it. But congratulations. Oh wait, what percentage are we at? You're right. It's time. Is it time? 1 second. Very important.
Always double check your things before you head out.
Nice. Nice. We made it. Nice. Okay, now we can continue without any regrets. Ready or not? Thank you so much for pointing that out, because I forgot about the percentages then for a second. I would have missed it. I would have checked at 17, been kicking myself. Nice. Anyway, it's time. Oh. I walk to the front door, hoping that I'm not shaking as badly as I think I am. Aspen, Juliet, and Happy are right behind me, but I don't look back until I'm out the door, standing in the sunlight. Oh, this music's making me so nervous. Aspen comes to my side, gripping my arm as she leans in for a kiss. Closing my eyes and focusing on the feeling of her against my side, I feel the storm in my belly calm down a little bit. Little claws dig into me as Happy stands up on his hind legs, pressing his paws into me as well. Oh! Juliet remains on the doorway, just out of reach of the sunlight, but I know she's watching anxiously too. My hands are trembling as I reach for my necklace. Aspen places her hand on mine, steadying it as I undo the clasp. For the first time since I slipped it on, I carefully remove my bead and set the rest aside. It's strangely heavy in my palm. Maybe I shouldn't call it strange. It's carrying a lot of memories in it. Still, it's small enough that when I curl my fingers, it's hidden entirely. Closing my eyes, I take a deep breath and then another, preparing myself for what I'm about to do.
Wait!
Oh, I'm so nervous. My eyes shoot back open.
Before you do, there's something I have to ask. I'd regret it forever if I don't.
What is it? You can ask me anything.
She looks conflicted. I have no idea what her question could even be. Finally, she copies me, closing her eyes and taking a deep breath before snapping her gaze to mine.
Can I touch your ears?
That is not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. Okay.
Huh?
Oh my, Aspen. Aspen, I don't know. I was expecting like some super romantic kind of situation. I did not expect that. I mean, just in case they vanish. We don't know what the magic's gonna do. Maybe she loses her ears.
For as long as I've known you, I've wanted to ask. But it seems so rude, so I kept putting it off.
Look, I don't think that's rude to ask your girlfriend. I think you can ask your girlfriend if you can touch her ears. Like, that's okay. It's not rude when you've reached the girlfriend point. Like, Aspen, really. Oh.
I can't put it off anymore, though.
Yeah, just in case. I take a second to process what she said, and then I burst out laughing. Of everything she could have said, that definitely wouldn't have been one of my guesses. Oh, touching ears? Oh my. Ear touching is super intimate. It's basically 2 steps away from the ultimate line of handhold. Wait, you're right. Oh, but they already held hands. Oh my goodness. Doubly scandalous. Oh, she looks so guilty about asking that it makes me laugh even harder until I'm doubled over and unable to stand up straight. I can just imagine her being so worried about asking this, and then Miho's just there in fits of giggles. Tears start to stream from my eyes, taking a lot of my tension with them. I can only nod in response, unable to actually answer Aspen's question with words. Oh, yes! After a couple seconds, she can't keep from laughing either, even as she approaches me. Oh my god, ear pets? Ear pets? Oh my. I force myself upright, at least a bit more, and tilt my head for her. Her fingers hesitantly settle on my ears, and she scratches a few times the same way she pets Happy. I see why he likes it so much. Aspen doesn't spend too long before moving away from me. She looks a lot more relieved, too.
Okay, I've gotten that out of my system. Why don't you?
It's like, alright, I've petted your ears, now get on with it. I know you were worried, but just do it.
Miho!
She gasps and points at my hand. I look down. Oh my god, what a way to do it. Without even meaning to, I clenched my fist at some point. Familiar light shines between the gaps, turning into vapor and rising towards the sky. Oh my goodness. A bead crushed while ear petting. I uncurl my fingers, revealing a small pile of glowing dust and shards of my bead. The shards aren't sharp. In fact, they aren't anything. I can't even feel them there. Turning my hand over, I dump the debris onto the ground. A lot of the dust disappears as it falls, and so do some of the pieces. A couple of them hit the ground before vanishing. Only one piece, the largest one, lasts for any time at all. Instead of evaporating instantly, it slowly dissolves, with most of the powder being carried away by the wind. Soon, all that's left is a tiny seed that looks like it comes from some unknown plant. Was this part of my bead too? I'll never know the answer because the wind picks up and takes that with it too. Although it doesn't disappear into nothingness, it's gone from sight in an instant. If it was, then maybe it's on its way to someone else who needs it. Just like Jung-in, it'll travel the world again, never quite coming to rest. I think they'd love to be part of the wind, laughing along with the breeze, so I'm sure they'll know where to take it. The instant that the last trace of magic disappears, I can feel my body start to change. Oh wow. It's similar to changing into a fox, but still different. My ears shrink down and my tail retracts, but the rest of me stays the same. My hair brushes against my shoulders as new, different ears take the place of my fox ones. It feels like stretching after being cramped up for a long time. Oh my god, human Mimo? Oh wow, oh wow. Oh wow! Oh my god, look! Look at her! Look at her! Oh wow! She's just Miho. I've gotta say, like, even with the ears situation, the thing that looks the weirdest to me is her not having her beads around her neck. Like, I've gotten so used to the beads being there that it looks so strange for her to not have the beads. But oh my goodness, who is she? She's stunning. Yeah, the eyes too. She doesn't have the fox eyes. Yeah, because before the eyes had more of like a slit in them. Like the fox slit eyes. Oh, this is... Oh. Like always, the transformation is quick. Only a few seconds from start to finish. Except, it's not always anymore. There is no next time. Imagine if she turned into a cat instead. See, part of my worry was that she would just, like, go back into fox and never be humanoid again. But at least we don't have to worry about that. But oh, wow. Look at her. I turn around to face Aspen and Juliet again, just as a tearful Aspen rushes into me, wrapping me in the tightest hug I've ever felt. I'm really glad she asked to touch the ears then. I am so glad that she asked to touch the ears because there's no fox ears anymore. She would have missed her chance forever. I was laughing about how silly it was, but actually she was a genius. She just knew. And now she can touch her human ears. They can, like, rub ears with each other. Do people rub ears? Has anyone rubbed an ear against somebody else's before? I don't know. That seems really weird. I don't know why I said that. I don't think I've ever rubbed an ear against anybody. That's weird. Although, like, having cat ears as well, that would be a little bit different. People bite ears. Oh, that's true. That is true. Well, she does have human ears now. Wait, she can get piercings if she wants. She could get, like, pretty earrings. Haha. I turn around to face Aspen and Juliet again. Oh, I already read this, but I'm reading it again anyway. Just as a tearful Aspen rushes into me, wrapping me in the tightest hug I've ever felt. Somehow her lips managed to find mine, and my first experience as a human couldn't be any better. Oh! And the music! She can finally wear a gamer headset. You're so right. Happy doesn't wait long before demanding to be noticed too, so I step away from Aspen in order to kneel down and pet him. Hold on. There we go. You can pet the dog in Please Be Happy. No, he's so cute though, look at him. He seems to handle this change a lot better than me turning into a fox, since he doesn't growl or act any differently at all. I wonder if he even notices that change. Finally, there's Juliet, who has tears of her own in her eyes. Honestly, I feel like Happy probably wouldn't notice because I feel like her scent would still be the same. Because I know dogs do a lot of sniffing. I feel like with a lot of sniffing, she would still smell like the same old Mimo, so I think that's why it's, like, not as big a change. And Happy's just like, yeah, it's just you. Home. As I climb the stairs, she steps forward and pulls me into an embrace of her own.
Congratulations, Miho.
Oh, oh. Oh.
Thank you. For everything.
Oh. It must be such a bittersweet moment for Juliet as well. It must be so bittersweet because Juliet being immortal, like Miho was immortal and now she's not. She may have thought she's like finally found somebody who will also keep living alongside her, and now that's not gonna happen. Like, I know we're on the Aspen route, but I still feel bad. But yeah, but do humans smell different than Gumiho? I think it would probably be like a mixture. I feel like Gumiho in human form would smell human, Gumiho in fox form would smell fox. Like, there may be like fox elements to her with like the ears and tail, but I think she would smell mostly human. So I think it would still be like a recognizable smell. I don't know, I'm probably thinking way too hard into this. Juliet lets go of me and then steps further back into the house and away from the sunlight. The rest of us go inside too. I feel strangely normal. What is that? What is normal? Uh-oh. Other than being a bit dizzy, I feel exactly the same as I did 5 minutes ago. Even the dizziness will probably go away once I get used to not having a tail. Oh yeah, she probably used that for balance and steadiness. That's gonna be a bit weird. Oh wait, and ears as well. Isn't it like your inner ear which helps you balance? She uses her tail for balance, the ears are used for balance. She's gonna feel really dizzy for a while. I'm not sure what I was expecting being human to feel like, but I thought it would at least feel like something. I don't mind being wrong about this one. I know that I'm right about the human part though. That same intuition that's guided me my whole life tells me that. That's reassuring as well. I'm still me through and through. We go back to the kitchen, which also seems absurdly normal. I feel like I should at least do something to celebrate or commemorate the occasion. But really? Just being able to go on with my everyday life feels like a reward itself. Like Lena leaving the Bell House, maybe it'll hit me harder later on, after the novelty's worn off. But right now, I'm just excited to keep living. After Juliet goes to bed, Aspen and I leash up Happy and take him for a walk around town. I notice a few differences, like not being able to smell or hear quite as well as I could before. I don't mind though, the trade-off is more than worth it. My first day as a human isn't too different from my last few days as a Gumiho, and that's just fine with me. Aspen stays as late as she can, and when she finally leaves to return to her own apartment, she does it with a promise to meet up again tomorrow. That night, lying awake next to Happy, I look out my bedroom window at the city I've come to know so well. I'd started to take the view for granted, but I'm going to have to unlearn all of that. I really want to be grateful for what I have, since someday, it'll all be gone. Ooh. For what will be the last time for a while, Aspen shows up at the library for breakfast. It's been our routine ever since I came to Wellington, and it's bittersweet that it'll be coming to an end. An ending is just a chance for a new beginning, though.
So, tomorrow's the big day.
Yep.
That's right. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. I don't know if I'll have time to sleep tonight.
Oh, Manager Aspen. She's got this, she's got this. She's been working so hard, I feel like it's gonna go fine.
At least you'll have plenty of coffee to drink in the morning.
Ah, that's true.
That's true. As long as no one drops the coffee maker or something. Oh, here I go again. I keep imagining 100 things that could go wrong.
No, the worries. The never-ending worries. You got this. It'll be okay.
I'm sure there are a million things that will go right.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sure you're both right. I just can't help being me.
Understandable.
That's why I know it'll go well.
Yeah, it's all very well to say like, oh, you shouldn't worry because it's going to be fine, but brains don't work like that. Brains are gonna worry whether you want them to or not. It's Oh, and she got a new necklace too. Oh, I'm so glad. It's like, to be fair, it was only the one bead on it, so she can just get like another bead to stick on to replace it. But yeah, I'm so glad she's got the necklace back. Yeah, honestly, thinking about it, because it was just the mead in the bead in the middle, the mead in the middle. That sounds like a fantasy thing, like a fantasy tavern or something. The mead in the middle. But because it's only the bead in the middle, I feel like the other beads would like slip into place to fill the gap. So she's still got her necklace. The mead for Mimo. Oh, the mead, the Miho bead. Wait, you're right. She lost her mead, but she still has a bead necklace. Happy and I hang out in the kitchen while Aspen and Juliet browse around to find books for Aspen's reading corner. Once she has a few picked out, Juliet heads to bed and Aspen rejoins the dog and me. Yeah, the bead specifically made for Miho. That bead, Miho's bead, the mead. The mead bead, beedo? Beedo? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I need to stop. She has necklace. It is nice. There are beads. There's probably like a little gap in the back. She probably just like smooshed all the beads around and there's just a little gap at the back now. The word bead has lost all meaning now. It's like whenever I say a word too many times, it stops sounding like a word. I was first inflicted with this curse many years ago when my brother Xander said to me, hey, if you say the word from enough times, it doesn't sound like a word anymore. And I've just been cursed forever because now I'm just like from. It's just lost all meaning. It's just from. Such a weird word. Anyway, she picks up her purse where she left it on the counter earlier and sits down.
So, after your bead broke yesterday, it gave me an idea for a secret ritual of my own.
Ooh. She shakes the bag and I can hear paper crinkle inside.
Oh, like magic?
No magic, just superstition, I guess you could call it. Or symbolism. Something along those lines.
Ah. Exist. Exist is a strange word, yeah. She's gonna smash her glasses. Oh, wait, she'll just be like, okay, you've broken something, so I shall break something too. Miho, I can't see. This was a mistake. I don't know what I'm looking at. Please help, Miho. Oh, what have I done?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You don't even know what it is yet.
Whatever it is, you're suggesting it, so of course she's gonna say yes. Yeah, I actually got LASIK. That would be so funny, like if she just smashed her glasses and Miho is just so horrified. And Aspen's just like, yeah, laser correction. It's great. Aspen smashes her glasses as a symbolic gesture, then starts leading her the wrong way home. She doesn't need to smash her glasses to do that. She would do that anyway. Maybe with the glasses smashed, she would actually go in the right direction by accident.
So, it's something you want to do, and that's enough for me.
I hope you're up for a bit of a walk then, because I'd like to go up Mount Victoria.
Yes!
I'll go get Happy's leash.
Onto the mountain! On the way up to the top of the mountain, we talk about everything except why we're there. At the summit, we stop and Aspen looks around. I wonder if this is going to be to do with the pressed flowers. Like the flowers that we pressed together.
I see why you come up here so often. I'm glad the new store is closer. I could do with a few more chances to clear my head.
No, I love them so much. They are so sweet.
I'm glad you like it up here too. I know it's not a secret or anything, but it feels like my place.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. That used to be the library for me.
No.
Used to?
It's special in a different way now. A wonderful way, to be sure,
Oh.
but not the same as when I was just a regular patron browsing the shelves.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But up here, I feel calm in the same way when I sit down with a good book. Not just a good one, but a favourite. One that I know I can go back to again and again and enjoy just as much as the first time I read it.
Like the one that you wrote for Miho? Like, I feel like the story she wrote for Miho is going to be like Miho's favourite book to read over and over. She unslings her purse from her shoulder and reaches in. Happy gets his hopes up, probably thinking that's just where sandwiches grow, but he'll have to be disappointed this time. Instead, what Aspen takes out is a small stack of paper. Is this her novel? Is she gonna throw her novel away? Wait, I don't know what I think about this. At first, I'm afraid it's The Fox in the Grove, which is silly because I keep that safely in my room with my scroll. On closer inspection, I recognize the fancy logo at the top. Wait, what if this is like her rewritten novel? The one where she made all the changes that she didn't like? I would be fine with her throwing that one away.
That's from the book company, right?
Yes.
The one you almost signed with?
Yes. This was the contract they offered
Yes,
me.
yes, throw that away. Throw that away. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Destroy
I
it.
held on to it to think about, and then afterwards held on to it as a reminder. I think I need to move on from it too now. Just like you were saying about your bead.
Yes, I am 100% on board with this.
For a long time, I thought of my self-worth purely in terms of what I could make or give to the world. In other words, how good my writing was.
Oh, I hate how relatable that is. I hate how relatable Aspen is, because I've been the same. I always like considered myself like I was only worth something if I was being productive all the time. And that is such an unhealthy thing to feel. That is not a way to exist. It's bad. Yeah, moving on, looking forward.
That sure turned out to be a mistake.
A big mistake.
I always knew it was, of course. Still, once you're that far into the hole, it can be tough to dig yourself back out.
Yep. It really can.
I have you to thank in part for that. For helping me find my own strength that I needed. That's why I don't need this anymore. Not as a reminder or a motivator. I don't need it to tell me what I'm worth.
Yes, I love this. Oh, I love this. From top to bottom, Aspen rips the papers in half. Then she tucks those into a pile and rips them again. Then she rips those. Thank you for the dictionary narration. Oh, we're gonna have the letter D. Let's see what we're getting. It'd be so good if it's a related word, but it's probably not going to be, knowing my dictionary look. It is. What on earth is this? What on earth is this? Thank you for the dictionary narration. I just opened my dictionary to the entry Doubting Thomas. Apparently just Doubting Thomas as a term is in my dictionary. Apparently it is a noun that is a person who refuses to believe something without proof. The origin is relating to the Apostle Thomas from the Gospel of John, chapter 20. But apparently that is significant enough to be printed in the dictionary as its own entry, a Doubting Thomas. So if someone refuses to believe something unless there is solid proof, you can call them a Doubting Thomas now. we learned something new today. That's so funny that it has like its own specific entry. Like, this is like a physical dictionary that I have. It's not super big. It doesn't have like every single word in the world. That seems like such an interesting choice to include. But hey, we've learned something today. A doubting Thomas. Thank you for the dictionary narration redeem. That's incredible. I am so glad I opened it on that page. And I'm so glad that that was what my eyes locked onto as well, because otherwise it probably would have been like the word doubt or something. Or like dough. I don't know. But yeah, doubting Thomas. Incredible. Anyway, Aspen has ripped the papers in half. She holds out her handful of shredded paper like I held out my shattered bead. Just like then, the wind ingly, what am I? That's not even a word. I'm having a sip of my monster. I don't know what just happened. Just like then, the wind eagerly picks up the pieces and carries them away out to sea. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, my heart. There we go. There the pieces go. Scattered. They toss and flutter in the wind, scattering directions before they're even past the edge of the mountain. This is so gorgeous. This is so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, I love her. Oh. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I was really worried for a moment that she was going to be throwing away her novel, but I'm really glad that she didn't. Aspen committing litter. It's all right. They're crime girlfriends now. Miho did the shoplifting. She's now littering the crime girlfriends. I can't join in with them because I have never done a crime. I'm pure and innocent and no fires. Anyway, Aspen watches them go, hands still outstretched. Not to bring them back, but to keep them away. In just seconds, they're gone from sight. Confused rioting, have a nice day. Be crime, do gay. Huh.
I tore up the rejection letters too.
Yes.
The ones I'd been keeping in my box. Envelopes and all.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You don't need to keep that. That is not the kind of thing you need to keep. You do not need to dwell on that.
I saved a copy of my manuscript instead.
Yes. The unedited one, I hope.
That's what I really want to look back on someday and smile about.
Yes.
Not to forget the bad, but to remember the good too.
I love
I'll
this.
always associate it with these days here with you. And with the new store, and everything else.
Oh.
I think those will be much happier memories to keep. Don't you?
Yes, very much. Very much so. Oh, this scene is so beautiful. This is so nice. And it's so beautiful as well with the speech bubbles being here, like the scene continuing. It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
I do. I never want to forget how I feel right now either. Or any of my time here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we will. I'm not sure how we could.
No, I don't think they could.
And even though the future is scary at times, it scares me right now when I think of opening the store tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to face it with you and with Juliet.
Oh.
And with Happy, of course.
Of course.
Please be happy. The three of us stand quietly together, facing the horizon and the future. Aspen's right. It is intimidating. But that's exciting in its own way. Random artist gripe. 16:9 is so much more annoying to draw for. When there's a text box along the bottom, it gets even thinner. Oh my goodness, I can imagine. Yeah, because it's a widescreen as it is. If you're then cutting off a bit of the bottom for text anyway, it becomes even wider and narrower. I'm so glad there was the speech bubble. If people are vertical, I mean, I guess it'd work if they're lying on their back or something, but or if you've got 8 people, very small. People are vertical. Speak for yourself. I've got to admit, I am quite frequently horizontal as a person. But yeah, it's... guess you are on your way to lie down? Yeah, you've just got to dedicate yourself to drawing people lying down now. But you did such an amazing job with all the CGs, though. They are so gorgeous. Every single moment there's been a CG image cut in, I feel like I've gasped every time. It's so nice. I love it. Yeah. Oh, you mean y'all aren't diagonal? I mean, I could be. Hold on. What if I'm just diagonal from now on? I'm gonna be a diagonal streamer. I cannot do that. My neck's going weird. Yeah, Aspen's right. It is intimidating, but that's exciting in its own way. Yeah, the hands, the artist curse of hands. The hand there for that CG with Aspen throwing the papers out. That was so beautiful. Just everything about it was so gorgeous. I love it. And so, please be horizontal. But yeah, I love this. Oh, awkward hand selfies. Yeah, the best reference, just holding your own hand in front of you and going, wait, how does this work? How do I draw this? Do I draw it this way? Oh, is this the opposite hand? Do I need to flip it? If there's one lesson that I've learned, one most important thing, it's that I can't just wait for the future to come to me. I have to reach out and grab it for myself with my hand. My perfect hand. Arriving at the new Bell House, it's immediately obvious that Aspen didn't need to worry about no one showing up. Juliet and I are there an hour early, but we're not even the first to arrive. There's already a small line of people waiting when we get there. Box of Aspen's requested books in tow. Oh my god, they're queuing up for it! They're queuing! Oh wow! Heads up, this scene doesn't have Juliet voice lines. Ooh, okay. Oh, am I gonna have to be voicing Juliet now? I'll try my best. I don't think I can do it as well as Shara does, but I'll try. I will try and do some Juliet voicing. Some of the staff are running around outside looking stressed. Others are indoors setting up the display cases and brewing coffee. They also look pretty stressed. I recognize one or two of the employees from the other Bell House, but I don't know their names. Most of them I've never seen before. It's just the aprons that give them away. Thank you for the hydrate! Hydrate to channel my inner vampire. I want to drink your blood, and by blood I mean monster energy. Thank you for the posture check too. I love it. Big stretch. Big stretch. Time to be diagonal for a second. Thank you. Despite the nervousness, everything seems to be running pretty smoothly. One person that I do recognize is Regina, Aspen's boss. She strolls around the place looking calmer than the other workers. She's probably done this more than once. Yeah, posture check, please be vertical. I try my best. That's like, I am vampire now. Observe my fangies. I opened the log as I did that. I think because of the keybind I have it attached to. But I got the little fangies. I can be a vampire already. Treat your skeleton lest it try to escape. That is true. That is so terrifying. Man, wouldn't it be so scary if skeletons were real? Anyway. I'm no expert, but I don't see any problems anywhere. Aspen's done a great job getting everything ready to go. She's been here since before I woke up, so I haven't seen her in person yet, although we've been messaging throughout the morning where possible. Oh. Oh, yeah. I remember that moment trying to zoom out and it put you on the BRB screen. It's so difficult to figure out keybinds sometimes. It's why I'm so glad I have a Stream Deck for a lot of things. Because I don't actually have to worry about keybinds for a lot of stuff. I just have a little button on my desk and I can go boop. Like, for example, I can go boop, and I got a moustache. And I can go boop, and it's gone again. And I can go boop, and my eyes are googly somehow. All the little buttons. Yeah, I'm so glad skeletons don't exist. Yeah, that would be so scary. Oh yeah, do you like the googly eyes? They're pretty fun. Right, she's been here since before I woke up, so I haven't seen her in person yet, although we've been messaging throughout the morning when possible. I let her know that Juliet and I have arrived, but the message sits on red. She is gonna be so busy. She's gonna be so busy. I spot another familiar face, though, at the same time that she spots us. Lena?
Hey, mijo!
Yes, there she is. She slips out the front door and jogs over to where Happy and I are standing. Juliet's retreated off under the shade of the building's roof.
Hi, Lena. How's it going?
Oh, you know, pretty normal day. Hang on a sec, though. Something's different about you.
There's something different. I just can't put my finger on it. I wonder what it could be.
Yeah. Did you get a haircut?
Maybe technically? I mean, the hair on her ears is gone now. It could technically...
Wait, no, I see it. Don't tell me they gave you an haircut too!
There, she got it.
Nope. They went away on their own. I broke the bead that gave me my magic, and so now I'm just a regular human.
Yes. Her face goes pale.
And I thought it was bad that I dropped the coffee machine this morning.
No, Lena, don't worry. It was broken on purpose. It was broken on purpose. Can you imagine if she just accidentally broke the bead and became human by accident? That would be horrific. And tail cut. Yeah, exactly. That would be painful.
Oh, nah. I did it on purpose. I wanted this to happen.
Oh.
Seriously? Why would you do that?
Because I got tired of people forgetting about me all the time. I want to be able to live a normal life, even if it's one that has an end.
No, I love it. But yeah, I love that Aspen predicted that she'd drop the coffee machine. I love it so much. I mean, they've worked together for however long. She just knows. She probably already anticipated it would happen and had a spare anyway, so don't worry about it, Lena. Aspen's too good at this.
I'm starting a new job soon, too. One that I couldn't do if nobody remembered me.
Yes! The job at the preserve. Oh, I'm so glad. She didn't mention Lena by name, but she didn't have to. It was... we knew who she was talking about. I love it.
Oh, congrats! You're gonna kick life's butt, aren't ya?
Hell yeah.
That's not quite the way I put it, but yeah, I guess so.
Just like, yeah, I'm gonna kick life's butt. Sounds good to me.
Well, it's the right way. The only right way. Go ahead, ask me why that is.
Why is...
Because you've gotta beat life into giving you what you want.
That is slightly worrying advice. What have you been doing, Lena? She does a fake punch that comes close to hitting me in the real face.
When it thinks it's got you down, that's when you've gotta fight back even harder. Never give up. Never surrender!
I love her so much. I love her so much. But please don't fight people. Aggressive positivity! I love her. Just like, if life beats you down, beat it down harder! You'll still win! Yeah, I guess she's also committing crime. Okay, so, we've got shoplifting, we've got littering, we've got assault. What about Juliet? Probably some kind of identity fraud if she's been alive for as long as she is, there's probably crimes involved there. Cyrus, what would Cyrus's crime be? Tax evasion. Anyway. It's kind of impossible to not be impressed with Lena's enthusiasm, even when it's like this.
And you can only do that when you've got something to fight for. Like Aspen, or your friends, or your dog!
Exactly! Yeah, overstaying visa. Cyrus's crime is being too relatable. It's true. He's so relatable. Oh, his original plotline was about him struggling with immigration woes. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, just overstaying visa. And possibly also tax evasion because he couldn't legally do them. I don't... No, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Cyrus wouldn't do tax evasion. No, I think that would be like the least likely thing for him to do, to be honest. Because he seems like a very particular person. I think he would make sure everything is done perfectly. He'd plan it out. Lena might commit tax evasion by accident sometimes, by just forgetting to do taxes until the very last moment. I don't know, let's stop talking about taxes. This is boring. Who wants to talk about that? We want to talk about fighting life. When life beats you down, just beat it down further so you're still on top. It's Lena's life advice. When life gives you lemons, make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
Wait, when did you get a dog?
Wait, she only just noticed. Oh. This is even funnier considering the fact that Lena helped us catch the dog in the first place. This is great. Oh, I'm so glad.
This is Happy.
Happy!
I've had him for a few days now.
I love Happy. Every time he's on the screen, I'm just like, wah. Wah. Pats for Happy.
He does look happy. What's his name?
Oh, Lena. Oh, Lena. Ooh. Ooh, I could totally see Cyrus maybe doing some graffiti. Ooh. Oh, I love Lena so much.
No, that is his name. Happy.
Happy. Happy the puppy. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do this a lot in the future. Still, I like the name. I guess you could say it makes me happy too. Yeah, just saying the word happy makes me happy, honestly. He's happy. Once Lena finishes introducing herself to the dog, she finally notices the box of books on top of the wagon that we brought.
Oh, are those for Aspen? I'll take them in and let her know you're here. Although she might be busy until after she cuts the ribbon.
Oh, that's fair. She's probably got a lot to do.
That's fine.
We don't want to distract her.
Thanks for letting her know. I'll be with Juliet.
Yeah. Meow, Mr. Kim, no crimes there. Mr. Kim's crime would be accidentally stepping on grass that has a no, don't step on the grass sign, and then he would step back and feel bad. You named Happy? Oh, I'm so glad. Please be happy. Just be like, what should we call the dog? And you're just there like, please be happy. Please let the name be Happy. It's so perfect though. It just matches so well. It's like you look at that little face and you're just like, yeah, you look like a Happy to me.
Got it.
I pass the wagon's handle to Lena and she rolls it around to the back entrance. Happy and I go wait next to Juliet, not too far from the line to get in. She adjusts her parasol to give us a bit of extra shade too. What do you think? I'm quite impressed with what they've done here. It still has its own distinct feeling, while still clearly being the Bell House.
Yeah, I love it. I can tell Aspen put her heart into it.
On one side of the cafe is a park, and on the other is a row of shops that are just as cute as the Bell House. None of them have such a long line, though. Yeah, need to stress accidentally. Yeah, it's like, if I'm trying to think of a crime for Mr. Kim, it would be fully accidental, and as soon as he realizes it, he would turn himself in. could imagine him just going along like, please, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it, but the grass said do not step, and I stepped on it. I need to admit to this. I'm so sorry. There are only a couple minutes left until the grand opening, and everyone in the crowd knows it. Soon. Soon. I do a quick head count. There are almost 24 people standing in line, not counting Juliet and myself. There are a few others who aren't in line either, like a reporter taking pictures, and someone that must be Regina's husband. The warm, cozy scents of fresh bread and coffee are as strong here as at the other location. Maybe even stronger since we're outside and can still smell them. I can't see in through the frosted glass windows, but I imagine they're all doing a last-minute scramble, taking care of final touch-ups before it's time. A blue ribbon is draped across the front doors. There she is! There she is! There she is, it's time! It's the moment of truth! Those suddenly open inward, leaving the ribbon still hanging, and Aspen appears, dressed in uniform. She looks around, spotting me and Juliet, and gives us a small wave, but she quickly focuses her attention on the crowd.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming. We appreciate you showing up before you're actually able to have your coffee.
Oh, I love it. Manager Aspen! I'm so excited. A couple people chuckle.
My whole team has worked very hard to make today's opening a success, so we're very proud to officially open our doors to everyone.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Lena! Coming!
I can hear Lena, but can't see her. I can, however, see the look of disapproval on Aspen's face as Lena runs up to her with a pair of scissors. Oh boy, don't run with scissors. Even that disappears in a flash, though, as with a big smile, Aspen cuts through the ribbon in a single snip. She steps aside, letting the line of people begin to enter. As the first customer passes through the door, a chorus of cheers comes from inside.
Welcome to the Bell House!
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, I feel like Lena would be the type to carry scissors with the point sticking out as well. Just because she'd pick them up and forget about it. It takes a few minutes, but finally Aspen emerges from the building and comes over to where we are. I reach out my arms to embrace her, but she shakes her head.
No, don't hug me, I'm gross.
Oh.
As soon as I get home, I'm taking 3 showers and 2 naps.
Like Miho's gonna care about that.
You deserve them. Everything looks amazing. You've done a great job.
Oh, I'm so proud of her. Honestly, I would be the same though. If I've been like super rushed and I'm all sweaty and gross, I'd just be like, don't touch me. Please, don't do that to yourself.
Thanks. Wait until you actually go inside.
Oh, here we go.
Although maybe it's better to wait until tomorrow for that.
Oh, it's gonna be a bit busy, huh? You're already quite popular. I'm not sure if tomorrow will be any slower. I can't do a Juliet voice. I'm not doing justice to her.
That's a good problem to have if it happens. I can show you around right now if you really want, but it's going to be awfully crowded in there.
That is fine. We don't mind the crowded. We want to see what it's like.
It's fine. You can show us another time. We'll be here again soon, for sure.
Yeah, I guess we'll come another time because she's already stressed enough. She doesn't need to be doing a tour at the same time. A good catgirl vampire, thank you. Try my best. Indeed. I'm looking forward to trying out the reading corner for myself.
Yes, me too. Lena told me you brought the books. Thank you so much.
We did, we brought the books. Of course. I hope they find their way into many new hands.
I'll make sure they do.
Thank you for the head
some
pat.
kind of discount for people who are working or reading here.
Oh, that's really sweet. I don't know how that would work as like a business model, but it sounds really sweet.
I'm not sure what it'll be yet, but I want to help out students and artists, even if it's just a free cup of coffee.
Oh, she's so good.
I'm already getting ahead of myself, though. We've been open for all of 10 minutes, and I'm planning what to do next.
You make that sound like it's a bad thing. But this place only exists because you dreamed about it, right?
Oh, it's so sweet. This is so sweet.
Well, yes. I suppose so. I need my feet on the ground right now, though. I could let my head off into the clouds when my shift is over.
That's fair.
Which, unfortunately, is still several more hours from now. I'm going to have a few words with whoever it was that put together this schedule.
Was it you?
It absolutely was.
Of course it was. Of course she would pencil herself in for more hours, because she'd want to make sure everyone else has really reasonable hours, so she would just fill in all the other time. And not realize it's too much until she's doing it, and then she's like, this is too much. Ah.
After my naps and showers, I'll come by to visit this evening. Do you have any plans for how you want to spend your last couple days before your own new adventure, Miho?
Oh.
Other than with you?
Oh.
Nah, not really. I think I might go for a walk. It's been a while since I just wandered around.
Oh.
You've come so far since then, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, I miss it a little bit.
Go wander then, and I'll see you at dinner.
Definitely.
Yeah! Goodbye, Aspen, and good luck with the rest of the day. We'll see you tonight. With a final wave, Aspen disappears back into the cafe. Back to do a lot of work. I think I'll be returning home myself. If you're going to be out for a while, then would you like me to take Happy back with me?
Yeah, please. I think I'll be out for a bit.
I pass the leash to Juliet. Happy doesn't fight against leaving me anymore. He knows that I'll come back to him. I watch as those two head off back the way we came, the opposite direction of the Bell House. One other direction leads into town, but it's the fourth and most familiar path that I follow. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check too. Give it a big stretch. Ugh. A big stretch and a big sip. Big sippy. And Noe, thank you for stopping in. And looking away respectfully, yes, I'm towards an ending at the moment. I'm on like an ending path, so beware spoilers. But thank you for stopping in. And thank you for the head pat. Have a nice look away. I can't wait for you to play this as well, because it's so good. It's such a good game. I love it so much. Like I'm finally reaching an ending after 9 streams. But oh, it's so good. But yeah, thank you for stopping in. I'm going to continue now. Beware, there be spoilers here. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day though, and thank you so much for stopping in. Onwards I go. Right, for the second day in a row, I find myself atop Mount Victoria. Although I pass others going both up and down the mountain, I'm alone at the summit for the moment. Just me and the breeze. Leaning against the railing, I take in the sights again. The bustling city, the swaying trees, the cerulean ocean. All over, everywhere I look, it's alive. Ah! He's cerulean. Hee 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 tee tee. Every person, every leaf, every single creature. We're not so different after all. We're all just doing what we can to survive, to keep going, and to hopefully make tomorrow a little better than today. I can't count how many times I've been up here enjoying this view, and I can't even begin to guess how many more times I'll come here in my lifetime. And yet, that's what makes it so precious today, because someday I won't be able to come here anymore. All I'll be able to do is think back and remember how it made me feel. So I'd better feel as much as I can while I can. Even now, I can spot things that are different from yesterday. I passed different people on the way up here. Different boats dot the glittering horizon. Different airships come and go. As much as it feels like it sometimes, and as much as I used to believe it was true, Nothing ever really stays the same, from the streets to the sea, and even myself. Like clouds, we grow and change until someday we disappear. There's a noticeable absence where my necklace hangs, but it isn't the aching kind of loss that feels like something's gone when it shouldn't be. Instead, it's more like nostalgia. Missing something, but knowing I can't go back to it. That the world and existence I'm thinking of doesn't even exist anymore. Maybe it never did. I've been to so much of the world without really seeing any of it after all. There's plenty of time to fix that, though. Years and years to enjoy to the fullest. At the end, I hope to feel the same way Jung-in did. Surrounded by the people they loved, and content with the life they had lived. Maybe, like them, I'll continue to exist in some way still. In the thoughts and stories of everyone that I care about, and that cared about me. For someone who's not used to being remembered, a legacy like that doesn't sound too bad. Maybe someone someday will stand up here like me, looking out at the world and seeing proof that I once lived and existed. It's okay if they don't know me or my name. That doesn't bother me. But if there's one more bird singing its song than there would have been had I never existed, then that's enough. Oh. A sudden gust sweeps across the mountain, down through the forest and out towards the sea. It ripples through my hair the same way it ripples through the trees. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Look at her. Oh. As the leaves rustle together in the breeze, it sounds like warm laughter. Little fox, where is your home? The wind whispers. Closing my eyes, I relax and surrender myself to it all. Yeah, I love it so much. It's the first CG, but human. No ears. It's, oh. No matter how things change, some things stay the same. Or the same but different. It's, oh, I'm... my heart. Oh, my heart.
Right here.
This is her home. Did we do it? We did it! Oh! Oh, oh!
As I open to
Oh!
another page, I wonder if I'll always stay the same, or be someone someday.
I can't sing along, I'm crying. Oh!
Another door, I'm searching for more, but I'm not really sure.
Oh, we did it! Oh.
The clock on the wall keeps ticking along. So I put a bookmark in this chapter of my life. A table pressed flower to remember you by. Getting older will mean that you're not on my mind. Together we'll be young till we die. With just a word or two, the years fly so soon. Will you remember me?
Yeah, I helped a little bit with like some of the lyrics and the timing for this ending song as well. It's, oh. Oh, I love this. I love this so much.
Tomorrow's just
Aspen, hello, welcome. I love this song.
I wonder if our hearts will stay the same, or if we'll ever change now. All that we own are our memories, so I'll hold closer now.
It's like there's one specific line in this song that I helped with, and I'm really proud of it. I'm just waiting for it to come up so I can just be like, I helped with that.
The clock on the wall keeps ticking
Oh.
This chapter of my life until it press forward to remember you by. And getting older will mean
Okay, that's set off the floodgate.
together we'll be young till we die.
Here, this.
Maybe I'll forget a bit of you. Maybe you'll forget me too. But I'll treasure every second, and I know that you will too.
Sorry. Oh wow. Please be happy. I will be, thank you. Oh. 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 I'm crying. Sorry. Sorry, I think I need a second. This has been so amazing. I love this game so much. It's just like, no, stop crying. You have words. I can't believe the credits hit me the most. Like, what the heck? Oh, I'm okay. I'm gonna have a drink. Oh, thank you for the head pats. But thank you so much for joining me along with this too. And we are nowhere near the end too. We still haven't technically reached this ending. We've still got another 3 endings. We've still got a whole path that I haven't done yet. This is not the end. Oh, okay. Whew. Even with the shuttle ride and walk back, I get home before Aspen does. Happy's waiting for me at the door like he does every day, to lick my hand and then flop on the floor for a belly rub as soon as I come in. Zach Salazar21, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. I'm sorry. I may be crying a little bit at the moment. It's fine. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. 8. The cats crowd around to say hello too, although they keep their distance from Happy as much as they can. 5 years and they still haven't warmed up to him too much. They don't mind me like they used to, though. Oh, I'm so glad we got the cats and Happy. 5 years. Jim. They're living together. I start a pot of coffee brewing for when Aspen gets back and change out of my work clothes. It's my turn to cook dinner tonight, so I also grab some ingredients from the fridge and leave them on the counter to finish thawing. Then I go to our bedroom and wash up. Working at the preserve has gotten easier, but it never gets boring. I always come home covered in dirt and more, but with the satisfaction of knowing that I did something meaningful. This week, I've been tending to a nest of Takahe chicks who lost their mother. Baby birds are kind of gross. I've learned the hard way that pretty much all baby animals are, but seeing the improvement they've made over the past few days has been all the reward I need. From the kitchen, I can hear Happy's collar sliding across the tile as he stands up, a sure sign that Aspen is home. I go out to greet her just as the front door opens.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Hello, love.
Oh. Hello, love. I wait for the animals to all have their turn saying hello before I walk over to Aspen, putting my arms around her.
How was your day?
Oh my... Oh, my heart. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Oh. They're all grown up. They're... Oh. Oh, look at them. I love this. I love this so much. I love this so much. Why did I make this my first ending? I don't want to go back from this. Why did I do this? Am I going to feel like this with every ending? Oh, look at them.
Oh, the usual. I'm almost done reading this manuscript that came in a few weeks ago. It's a little rough around the edges, but I'd like to see more.
Oh my god, is she an editor? Did she become an editor? Oh, yeah, I love their outfits so much as well. Like, I would wear this. I would wear this. Oh.
I'm at the Bell House tomorrow, so I'll finish it up on break or when I get back. What about you?
Oh.
The usual. Fed some birds, chased some lizards, trimmed some plants.
Oh, I love them so much. Ah.
I'm gonna start on dinner next. Coffee should be ready soon too.
Thank you. You're the best.
I try.
Oh. Yes. Oh, yeah. I love them. Publishing, Bell House. I see what they did there. It's like as soon as I saw the name of the coffee shop being Bell House, I was just like, oh, nice reference. And now I'm just like, oh, even more reference. That's amazing. But oh, look at them. I love them. I love them so much. I love them so much. Like always, I stand on my toes to meet Aspen for a welcome home kiss. We've greeted each other this way every day for years now. Just like working at the preserve, I never get tired of it. At first, taking a job as an editor instead of making it as an author seemed like a downgrade to Aspen, but over time she's come to enjoy it a lot. The way she talks about seeing someone's face light up when she tells them their manuscript's been accepted, or when their book finally releases, reminds me of how I feel when we let a rescued creature back out into the wild. Oh. There's always a bit of worry. What if we did something wrong? What if they're not ready yet? But there's also a lot of excitement. And of course, she still has the Bell House to keep her stable, even if it's only a couple shifts every now and then. Oh, I love this game so much. I love this so much. I also love how they've both ended up with jobs that are so... They might seem so different from a glance, but from a glance? What am I on about? From a glance and a glimpse. I think I was just putting those words together there. From a glance or a glimpse, they look completely different, but they're really similar jobs in the whole, like, nurturing young life or young talent and helping it grow to its full potential and then releasing it. Yeah, glamps. It's a real word now, I promise. I love this so much, though. Also, Sasipaka Uagamer, welcome! A glamps. Just a glamps. Our home, our pets, our jobs, our lives. As much as I love the excitement, I love the comfortable familiarity just as much, if not more. In the end, I settled into life as a regular human pretty quickly. Both of us still have goals and dreams, things we'd like to do and see, but we're working towards them one step at a time and enjoying the journey along the way. I don't spend time wondering or worrying about just how many days or years I might have left, because I'm too busy living every single one of them. Forget me not! Oh! Oh, we did it! We finally got our first ending in Please Be Happy. Forget me not. We got Aspen's comfy ending. Oh,
Is that a goodie bag? What's in it?
Oh, and we broke the 70% mark as well. Hold on, I want to, I just want to look at these. I want to look at these. Look at that. Where else would it be? Where's the other one? I'm just looking through everything. Where is it? Where is... I don't know where the other one would be. I'm going through too quickly, probably. No, I don't know where it is. Oh. A new chapter in a new place. But yeah, the other CG at the end was this one, but without the ears. It's like, oh. I can't see it in the gallery. I don't know if I'm just oblivious, but... Oh, but I love this. Look at this. Oh, kissy. Oh, it might be an error on your part. That's okay. I'm helping you bug check as well now. But I love that so much. Yeah, because I was gonna say you could always have it as like when it unlocks, it's like the you can flip between them. But I love that. I love this so much. We got the first ending, Aspen's comfy ending, and so. With that, it is time
you
to
didn't finish this one.
figure out where the start of chapter 4 is. Here it is. This is the start of chapter 4, which I'm pretty sure is the start of, like, the route split. Yeah, here it is. And so now we're going to skip through and pick the opposite options to the ones I picked last time to get the other ending, hopefully. It is time to speedrun. That kind of sounds Animal Crossing-y. Oh, yes, please go sleep. I'm so sorry. It's already like... It's so late, isn't it? Isn't it like 1 a.m. or something for you? I am so sorry, but thank you so much for stopping in. I'm so glad you were able to watch me reach the ending and break down in tears over the credits. 1:16 a.m. Yes, please sleep. Please have a lovely, lovely rest. But thank you so much for sticking around. I'm gonna give you a shout out again while we skip. Da-da-da-doom. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. We keep going. Yes, please be sleeping. Please be resting. There's Cerulean kids! Oh, wait. Oh, it's so funny having this moment with the skipping because it's also skipping the blinks. That is slightly cursed. That's so funny. Right, I'm just gonna stick it like at the bottom here. Because last time I picked the Bell House, didn't I? So I'm going to pick Mount Victoria this time. And then when we go through this, will they still be here on Juliet's route? I don't know. If not, I've made a save.
Probably Mount Victoria. It's not too far away from here.
Yeah, it's so funny like that.
You can really see the whole city from the top. I lived there before I moved into the library.
That does sound really nice. I think it's hard to feel like you belong somewhere until you find a special place for yourself.
No. There we go. Back to skipping. Okay, there's still things that I haven't like explored for these areas too. Because first time I did it, I just unlocked everything for the Bell House and then like a couple for the botanical gardens. So there's going to be a lot of like flavor text I haven't unlocked yet. But I think if I go botanical gardens, it's going to be like the same ones I already read. Should I do it anyway? We might get a few more. I don't know, let's give it a try. Yep, we read that one. That was the wedding. Also, I hope you have a lovely dinner. Thank you for stopping in, Gigi. I hope the dinner and work goes well. Thank you for joining for happy times. I hope you can also please be happy. Boom. I wonder what happens in these sections if I don't ever visit them in the first part. I'm kind of curious to try that now. Like, maybe I'll be able to do more of the side flavor text things. I don't know, because we had like 2 or 3. Oh, this is a new one. Okay. I've got a pack of stale crackers wasting away in my pocket, so I figure I'll share my spoils with the ducks at the duck pond. I'm not picky about stale food, but I think they'll enjoy it more than me. Sure enough, the second those feathered opportunists hear the crinkle of the packaging, they already start surrounding me. As I fumble to open it, the ducks start quacking discontentedly and edging closer and closer to me. Oh, thank you for wasting points too! Man, the Abyss is very well fed today. There have been so many points wasted today. We should be fine for a while now. Yeah, because I'm like, if it unlocks more free time, then I might need that to get all the flavor text. But if it just skips it entirely, I'll just it's fine. I urge them to be patient, but they edge closer and closer until one dares to lunge at me, as if to bite me in reproach. It startles me enough that I drop the unopened crackers to the ground with a shriek. They descend upon it like starving ants, but I didn't even open it yet. Oh. They rip it open and tear into its carcass with no problem. Okay! I don't know why anyone bothers feeding ducks anyway. They seem vicious enough to figure food out on their own. Yeah, ducks are terrifying sometimes. Back to Skippies! Back to the gardens. Here we go. Oh, thank you for the posture check and hydrate too. I'll have a big stretch. Ugh. And a sip of my drink. I'm feeling a little aimless, so I decide to spend a day in the botanical garden checking out the plants at my own pace. My leisurely browsing rewards me with some weird flowers I've never noticed before. They're green and red and shaped so weirdly. They almost look like they have little mouths with teeth. Oh, I know what these are. Oh dear, here we go. I know you're not really supposed to touch things in botanical gardens, but I just want to see what those weird teeth petals feel like. She is going to learn very quickly why you do not touch things in botanical gardens. Poke. Eek! Yuck! It's trying to bite me! What the hell? I reel my hand away as fast as I can, relieved to discover the plant has an extremely weak grip. As I do, it opens its maw back up, waiting for the next unsuspecting fool. Ah, gotta love a Venus flytrap. Scary, scary! I didn't know there were flowers that could bite you. I'm gonna go look at some normal flowers now. And I'll keep my hands to myself this time. Ah, Mimo.
It's even more gorgeous.
Oh, we still get the snippets of the CGs too. Oh. Skippies. Skippies. Oh, what did I do last time? I kept going, didn't I? Did I keep going? I think I kept going. So if I'm just doing the opposite of everything I did last time, I guess I'd have to leave it there. I think I'd have to leave it there. Also, Popo, hello! Thank you for the head pat! Welcome, welcome! Good morning! How's it going? I hope you're doing well. We will soon see if this is new text or not. Yeah, I think this is new, because I kept going last time, because... I think I did. Yeah, I want to tell Silver that maybe someday she could feel that way too. But I hold myself back. I've said enough for tonight. Silver also stays quiet for a moment. She's probably trying to think of another way to call me a dog.
Of course. Any dog considers itself blessed to have a master.
Yeah. Even then, her words don't have the usual venom. Seems like I gave her something to think about, if nothing else. From the way she fidgets, I can tell we're getting near the point when Silver is going to decide she's had enough and run away. Before she can do that, there's something I have to know.
Hey.
What?
I never asked before, but what's your name?
She sneers, looking glad to have a reason to be disdainful again.
I have no need for one.
Yeah, we saw this now.
If I wished to be known by anyone, they wouldn't use a name.
Back to skipping! Ha ha! Bidoo-bidoo-boo-bidoo. Time for the king! Oh, not quite yet. It's not king time yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're only in chapter 4. But yes, a thrilling conversation between Dotovu and Dotovu. the cat's on the bed. It is going to break my heart to unwife Aspen to do Juliet's path. I'm gonna feel so bad doing it. And yes it was. Yeah, Dr. Fu voices Miho and Silver, and it's always really cool. Like the voice acting versatility is so impressive. But it's like I love that it's like they're like foils for each other. And so the voices also being like the same voice actor is really cool, I think. But yeah, unwife. Yeah, I don't want to unwife Aspen. Here we go. Yeah, the Silver venom, like the disdain in Silver's voice is so good. Sorry, Unvi. Oh, thank you for the door knock as well. Welcome. Come on in. You are welcome. But yes, welcome to Gay Time. With me, your host, Gay Cat. Right, last time I said I'm glad to settle down because we were going for the comfy end. This time we're going for the wild one, so I miss traveling to new places. It's been a while since I've been anywhere that felt this way. I like having a home, but I miss seeing new places too. If it weren't for my magic, I'd like to start traveling again, now that I have somewhere to come back to. I quietly pay for my ticket and then hurry out as fast as I can. I think this is the same, yeah. There we go. Oh, this is your favorite? Oh, I'm excited then. I can't wait to see how differently it ends up. Because I thought that end was really, really lovely. I loved everything about it. But now I'm curious as to like what's going to be different if they end up traveling a lot. Anyway, we're going for the new ones. I go with the unfamiliar flowers that are new to me. I want something that will stand out compared to the ones she picks. Imitating what I saw Aspen do, I snip off a few buds and bundle them up, making sure not to crush or damage them. Then I rejoin Aspen, who's finishing up too. She inspects my collection.
Oh, those are beautiful. Good
Yeah.
choice. Are you all set?
And then I think this is going to be the same. Yeah, back to skipping. And now we just keep skipping until end. So I'm going to have a sip of my drink. Oh, I love this game so much. I love everything about this so much. There we go! Chapter 5, Stray Thoughts. Gay Thoughts. I want to edit that to say gay thoughts now. Yeah, it seems to go so quickly when you skip. But it's like, there is so much being skipped and you see all of the text coming up and it's just like, wow, there is so much here. Look at this. And this is only one of the paths. Oh, it's time for the king. I'm so glad. I had forgotten about that moment. I wish I still had forgotten about that moment. I am not happy about that car honk. Envy. Oh, this is different now. Ooh, okay. Because I gave her a different response, this is different. Judging by the knocking at my window, it turns out Silver and I have different ideas of early. I roll over in bed, not totally sure that I'm not dreaming, in time to see Silver gesture at me and then leap from the tree again. A few minutes and lots of eye-rubbing later, I'm ready and outside to meet her, with the dog staying behind without any argument this time. Silver's carrying a small sack with her, which I assume contains all her belongings. It's tied shut with a small rope and she slings it over her shoulder. We don't exchange any words of greeting. Instead, we just start walking. As frustrating as it can be half the time, sometimes I also appreciate her willingness to just end a conversation or not even start one. I don't have to worry about being a good enough conversationalist for her. It's easier to get more out of her silence than it is many others, too. The fact that she let me come along on this last trip, much less came to get me, says a lot. Yeah, I just skipped past the king. I saw the cutscene very quickly, but yes, the king. It's easy. We make our way through the streets, not seeing many other pedestrians or even cars. Only a handful of city buses, a couple of them roaming around empty too. This feels the same as well. Okay, yeah, that is the same. It was just the Like an initial line, maybe. Blum. Dun, da, dun. Yeah, the skip is really fast. It's like realizing how fast the skip goes and how much text it's going through really makes you realize how much text is in this game. It's so fast. And there's still so much on the screen. Didn't even choose a different choice for that, too scared of not getting the ending CG. Yeah, that moment, seeing her off was so powerful. Okay, the bell house is open. And it's the credits. I can't do this. I can't do this again. Can I skip the credits? I don't think I can skip the credits. I cannot skip them. Oh no, I'm gonna cry again, aren't I?
As I open to another page, I wonder if I'll always stay the same or be someone someday. As you open up another door, I'm searching more, but I'm not really sure what on and on, the clock on the wall keeps ticking along. So I put a bookmark
I love this scene
this
so
chapter
much.
of
It's
my
so
life.
pretty.
A daily press flower to remember you by. Getting older will mean that you're not on my mind. Together we'll be young till we die. With just a word or two, the year will end so soon. Will you remember me?
Oh, look at me! Yeah! I missed that first time around, but look, I helped! I helped! My name's in the credits! I forgot to point that out before. At least I could point it this time. It's me, it's my name. It's like, I feel like the help I did was like so minimal that I feel a little bit guilty being in the credits because I feel like I didn't actually do that much to help. Like I did such small little bits, but but that's me. And it was also really nice because I managed to help without actually being spoiled for any of the story as well, so... Because I was originally going to be helping with like being like a beta tester to play the game before it was released, but I didn't have time to do it, so I ended up not being able to play it. But I feel like that has kind of worked out for the best, because it meant that I could experience it freshly for the first time on screen. But yeah, I helped a little bit with like fitting the lyrics in here. Because this next bit, like they were trying to figure out how to fit the lyrics in with the line.
Maybe I'll forget a bit of you. Maybe you'll forget me too.
I was proud of that. Because it's like, if you listen to the first chorus, the line is so much shorter. So Addie was like, how can I fit a line into here? And I was like, well, what if you just like change the tempo of the first part of it, just like start before the line technically starts, to fit it in like that. And I feel very proud that that was actually included in the song and that I helped with that. Oh, this violin is so beautiful. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making game. I love it. Yeah, I love this game so much. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, if you saw that in the credits, that was indeed me. Here we go, it's wild ending. Oh. After months away, my first few breaths of Wellington air are the most refreshing I've ever had. Happy lopes alongside me, just as glad to be back. He's even worse on airships than I am, although we've both gotten better with them over the past few years. We walk along the familiar streets, past the library where I used to live, until we reach the house. I fumble with my keys for a second before letting us inside. Percy and Byron both scatter immediately, like they always do when they see Happy. I'm definitely not the person they were expecting to walk in. I don't take more than a couple minutes to enjoy the comfort of being home before I'm back out the door, leaving happy with the cats. The bookstore isn't too far away. That was one of Aspen's conditions when we were looking for a place together. It's closer to the Bell House too, although it's been more than a year since Aspen handed over the keys to that place to Lena. Oh, good luck to it. There are signs in the window of the bookshop advertising today's event, along with a picture of a familiar face. Wait, is it? Oh. I step inside quietly, not wanting to interrupt anyone. There's a small line of people near the back, each waiting for their turn to approach the table where Aspen's sitting. Of course, she doesn't notice when I walk in because she's busy talking to someone. I linger behind one of the bookshelves watching. Oh my god, she did it! She did it! She did it! Wait! Aspen waves a hand in greeting as a new person walks up, offering her their copy of her book. She did it. She signs it with a flourish, the hours she spent practicing her autograph paying off. Smiling, she hands it back, thanking them for coming by. It's almost the end of her 2-hour signing session, and there are still a few copies left on the table beside her. But there are several folks around the store carrying their newly autographed books, and I'm sure there were plenty more earlier. As the last person in line steps up to the table, I go and take their place. Aspen signs the book and sends them on, stretching her fingers before looking at me.
Hello there.
Oh my god, Ponytail Miho, hello! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh, astonished by how lucky you got stumbling upon someone who actually helped with this. Yeah, I'm so glad you managed to stumble upon this too. But yeah, if you see like my character model, my model art for like my moving in the corner here, I was actually drawn by Addy Rosa, who was the director of this game. So the connection goes even more. So yeah, it's like I was always a little bit biased from the beginning with this game. I was like, I'm gonna be playing it no matter what, but I did not expect to adore it as much as I have. Like this, I love this game. And yet she also drew me in Please Be Happy style. Hold on, let me see if I can load it up on the screen quickly. I'm going to ruin this CG by sticking myself in the middle of it. Right, where the heck did I save it? That's the main question. Where do I save anything? Here it is! Bam! That's huge. Not meant to be that big, but it's me! Please Be Happy style Lirie. Here I am. I'm the strange cat who wanders into the Bell House and asks for a Monster Energy Ultra Zero, and then gets confused when they don't serve it. And has a pan of chocolat instead. But isn't it so pretty? It's so nice. I love it so much. But yeah, it's yeah, standing in line behind Miho like, are you done yet? No, I wouldn't interrupt them. I'd just be watching like, oh. But oh my god, Ponytail Miho, I love this so much. Her face morphs from her customer service smile to surprise as she actually notices me. I walk closer and hold up my copy of her book, the one I read on the airship ride over.
Hey, I'm not too late to get this signed, am I?
I love this. Oh, I'm so glad she got her book. She got her book published.
Miho! I thought you weren't supposed to be back for another week.
Surprise!
I wasn't. But I decided to come home early because I didn't want to
miss this. Oh, I love this. Aspen takes the book from my hands and signs it with the gold pen in her hands, drawing a little heart next to the end.
Thank you for being here. It means the world to me.
Oh.
You should have said you were coming, though.
Look how happy she looks. Oh.
But then it wouldn't have been a surprise.
You and your surprises. Well, this is certainly the best kind.
Surprise! This is a great surprise. But yeah, everything about this game is just, I love it so much. I adore it so much. Easily top 5, yeah, honestly. Though you only read Yuri visual novels, honestly, there's still quite a few of those out. But yeah, this is definitely like one of my favorite Yuri visual novels I've ever played. I love it so much. Wandering Gamer, hello! What if you don't want to be happy? Oh, please. Please be happy. Although if you don't want to, then I guess if that's what would make you happy, then you don't have to be happy. But welcome. But yeah, I love this so much. It's like, I've always been a really big visual novel fan, but it's really nice how they've picked up, like, popularity. Like, in recent times, I feel like there's way more of an audience for visual novels than there used to be. It used to be a very niche thing, and it's definitely becoming a little bit more, I don't want to say mainstream, because that feels like the wrong word for it, but yeah. Yeah. Heart of the Woods, Please Be Happy, National Park Girls, Highway Blossoms, yeah. Airlan and Bell House, they're so good. They're just hits every time. I'm so excited for all of the other games that they have, like, in the works as well. It's, they're just hits every time. How do they do it? How do they do it? It's so good. But yeah, I was waiting for this for so long, and it has not been a disappointment. It's so good. I love it so much. Oh, I love this so much.
How'd the signing go? Happy and I just got back, so I couldn't have come any earlier.
Oh.
It went well. Long, but well. My hand hasn't been this sore in ages. But I couldn't be happier. At least, not now that you're here.
No! Oh, that's so cute! Yeah, Lock and Key and Summer at the Edge of the Universe. I am so excited for Summer Uni. I know Addie Rose has been doing a bunch of art streams recently, like finishing off the sprites and doing the expressions and stuff. And it has been so comfy to just be like settling into bed and just load up a stream on my laptop and just chill with the art going on. It's really, really cool. And the music as well. Like, all of the music is so good. I'm so glad when they release the tracks on YouTube, and I'm just like, yes, I'm just gonna sit and listen to this now. Oh, I'm so happy.
I was a little worried that no one would show up, but it's actually been somewhat busy.
Of course
You
people would
just
show
missed
up.
Mum and Dad, although they're staying in town overnight, so you'll have to come see them later.
Of course people would show up. You're amazing. Yeah. Oh, Kindred Spirits on the Roof. I love that visual novel so much. I think that was like one of the first visual novels that I got, like Yuri visual novels on Steam that I got, and I love that so much. I ended up buying all of the trading cards, like with little Steam money, like selling trading cards and getting the Kindred Spirit ones because I wanted to get the little badge on my profile. But I love that game. But oh, this is so good. But yeah, it's really nice as well though. Like, especially with Please Be Happy, like, I'm not, like, I don't really care about adult content. I'm like, I will read things with adult content, but it's not like a make or break for me, and I don't really like go out of my way to find it. And it has been so nice to play Please Be Happy and know that it's like, it's just not gonna have that adult content. It's just like a family-friendly, amazing story, lovely time, makes my heart warm. Everything about it, I just I love it. I love my Mimo. I love Aspen. I love Juliet. Yeah. Oh, still annoyed for the English name. Yeah, because Yuri Day for Yuri. I'm really impressed with how they managed to do like Kindred Spirits to try and like keep the pun, even though it doesn't really translate. They did the best with what they could. But I love that game so much. But I definitely want to get the Please Be Happy badge. I'm going to be selling all of my random trading cards and buying the Please Be Happy ones. But I love this so much. Oh.
Sounds good. I'll be here for a while. What about Juliet?
She and I are having dinner tonight. You'll come too,
Yes.
right? I know she'll want to see you as well.
Of course. I want to be there when your book goes up on the shelves.
Soon, the release. Oh, it's the release. Of course
know,
she'd be back.
I hadn't even thought about that. Somewhere in the chaos of all this book release nonsense, I'd forgotten all about the library.
Oh my god, she's gonna have her book in the library. I love this.
Good thing I came back early, huh?
I love this so much. Oh,
Indeed. As much as I love being able to tell people how my wife is traveling around the world, saving animals, I much prefer having her here with me.
wife. Oh, smiling, I reach for my book, still in Aspen's hands. Wife.
Should we get going then?
Wife. But Aspen pulls it back, just out of my reach.
Nope, you haven't paid yet.
Paid with a kiss?
Paid?
Mwah.
Yes, there's a special tax just for you.
Yes, the Miho tax. I love the way she said my wife. I'm just...
Oh? What is it?
Although I'm pretty sure I already know the answer. Yes, there it is! That kiss? Yeah, it's like, it's obvious that they are domestically living together, but having the confirmation of the word wife is just like, yes, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Oh. I step closer as Aspen leans across the table to kiss me, holding onto it for support. In that moment, all the jet lag and aches and pains of travel melt away, replaced with pure bliss.
All right, now I'm ready to go.
Oh, Blue Pearl Crocus! Aspen's wild ending. We did it! We got the Aspen endings. Oh, I'm so happy.
Is that a goodie bag?
It's still 71% after getting both of the endings, which is quite funny to me. But oh, I'm so happy. Right, what time is it? It's like 13 minutes to 5. I've still got like an hour and 10 minutes. Part of me's wondering, like, what if I go through the start of the game again and try and get like the flavor text for the areas? Oh wait, we can start on like the common path, but doing Tommy's stuff instead of Mr. Kim. We can do that. We can do that. Let's do that.
Me! Tell me this story next!
From the beginning, we skip. Hello, little fox. Little fox, it's Tommy time. I'm also, even though it kind of feels really bad to do, I'm also going to ignore Lena. Just for the sake of having less stuff to skip later on, because we saw her whole like side plot. It's gonna feel so bad to do it, but I'm gonna do it. As skippies, we're trying alternative things to see what a difference they make. Not as bad as saying no to Aspen. No, I would feel so bad. I still don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be really difficult. Especially after those endings, this is going to be so difficult. Right, yeah, these ones don't pass time. But I already saw them. Yeah, because it's still doing the skips. So, da-da-da-da. To the bay. Here's Tommy! Tommy running away from home. Oh, I hope we can resolve things there. Alright, and back home we go. Doing all the skippies, we're stealing the portrait, we're going back with Juliet. She was remembered. Please be happy. Ah. I forgot about that CG too, like with them all sitting at the table and just like looking up and smiling at her. I love that so much. Oh yeah, and last time, this is a new thing. I'm just gonna save it here. This is a new thing too, because we picked Aspen last time. We're gonna stick with Juliet this time. Haha! I follow my nose and head to the kitchen. There's a big frying pan on the stove with a blob of melting butter sizzling in it. Juliet gives the pan a push to move it around before walking to the counter to continue her work.
That smells great.
Hee.
Oh, Miho, go ahead and take a seat if you'd like. This shouldn't take long.
I do what she suggests and sit down at the dinner table in the same spot as yesterday. Lovely smells swirl about the room as she opens this jar and that.
What you making?
Eggs?
Fried eggs
Yeah.
and toast with some fresh fruit.
Eggs.
It's what we usually have. Is that all right with you?
Better than all right. I'm almost drooling just thinking about it.
Egg. That sounds so nice. How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with a kiss.
I hope that it lives up to expectations then.
Hee. I watch as she quickly butters a few slices of bread and then tosses them into another pan on the stove. While it cooks, she takes an apple from a nearby bowl of fruit and cuts out the core before swiftly chopping it into perfectly even pieces. Wow, she's like superpowered.
Sure did that fast.
Experience, I guess. Yeah. Well, she's probably been doing it for a fair amount of time.
Practice makes
Yep.
perfect, as they say. And I've had quite a lot of practice.
Just a little bit. After moving the apple slices onto a plate, she takes an orange and starts to do the same thing.
The bats enjoy fruit as well, so I tend to keep
Yes.
a lot of it around the house.
Oh, that makes sense.
If there are any items you'd like me to keep around the house for you, do let me know.
Oh. Something tells me that the snacks from the convenience store aren't what she has in mind.
I'll tell you if I think of anything.
If you want any food. Juliet finishes the fruit before dropping the eggs into the pan with butter, where they start to sizzle too. Finally, she slides the toast out and onto a plate. Right as the eggs finish cooking and Juliet sets the table for the three of us, Aspen daintily steps into the room. She's such a show-off and I love her for it. Like if I was that good at cooking, then I would want to show off too, honestly. Yeah, love making bacon and using the bacon fat to make fried eggs. Oh! Yeah, I've never tried that before. Honestly, please don't cancel me for this. I'm not actually a big fan of bacon. It's kind of interesting because most of the meals I have involve meat, but I'm not really a big meat eater. Like, if I do go for like meat stuff, it tends to be like poultry, like chicken and turkey. I will occasionally have pork when it's like, either if it's in the form of sausages or if it is like pork belly slowly braised. Like, there's something about like braised pork belly which is just incredible to me. But other than that, I don't really eat much meat. I don't really like burgers. I don't really have steak. I'm not a big meat eater. But I eat so much chicken. Anything chicken based. I will devour chicken. I love chicken. But it's like when it's like full fried breakfast situations, I tend to go for sausage. Sausages and toast. Honestly, it's gonna sound so bad. I usually skip breakfast a lot of the time anyway. But if I do have breakfast nowadays, it tends to be like I either have crumpets, like buttered crumpets, or I will have a bowl of cereal. I'm not really one for like a full cooked breakfast. I feel like I can't really eat in a morning when I've just woken up. Also, Gambler, hello! Thank you for the hydrate! Have a sip of my drinks. And welcome, welcome! But yeah, I find it hard to eat when I've just woken up. So if I do have breakfast, I have to wait like an hour or so until I've actually woken up. And then I can eat. But thank you for the posture check too, Possum. I will have a big stretch. And grilled cheese Obama. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Wait, we were just talking about like breakfast foods and stuff. Grilled cheese is a nice one. I've got a soft spot for grilled cheese. It's really funny because I don't actually like raw cheese. Is raw the right word? Uncooked cheese. Like just cheese. I don't really like it when it's uncooked, but if it's like melted on something, melted cheese on anything, I love it. I love it so much. Only thing you can eat right after waking up is cereal. That makes sense. I feel like cereal is made to be like very light and easy to eat anyway. I do like a lot of cereal. But welcome. It is breakfast
All set
time.
at my end.
Raw cheese picked right from the cheese tree. I was gonna say raw cheese just because like in my mind raw is like the opposite of cooked. But then I was like, no, that sounds weird. That sounds like cheese made with like unpasteurized milk or something. I don't know. I don't know, it just sounds wrong. Just sounds bad. Anyway.
Thank you. I just finished cooking too.
Cheese grows on bushes. Oh, I've been corrected. I'm so sorry. Also, Lyra, hello, welcome. Welcome. We're talking about breakfast. How's it going? Nice to see you. Finish cooking eggs. We all sit down and dig in. The food, of course, is delicious. Yeah, that's why saying like uncooked cheese doesn't seem right. Because of like the process of making cheese. But basically what I mean is just like cheese, I don't really like it because I think it's more of a texture thing for me. Like I don't like the texture of cheese normally, but when it's like melted onto something, the texture completely changes. And also just warm cheese, very, very nice. Melted cheese, just melt cheese on everything. Sorry, lactose intolerant people. I'm sorry, Lyra. You joined the chat right as I start talking about cheese, and I know you're lactose intolerant. I'm so sorry. Please stay. I hope you had a nice breakfast, though. What did you have? Also, Monsieur, hello. Welcome. Long time no see. Oh, thank you. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We were talking about breakfast because I get distracted very easily when I'm playing this game. It's okay. You also had cheese. Ah, I see. Egg, ham, and cheese sandwich. Nice! Nice. I hope you enjoyed it. I ended up having crumpets for breakfast today. Yeah, lactose and taller ants. As opposed to the shorter ants. It's the taller ants. Lactose and taller ants. It's definitely a term. Anyway. I think this is a scene we've already seen from now. Like, this is where it joins up again. Yeah, there we go. We can skip again. So we can keep talking while I skip through the bits we've already seen. But yeah, I had crumpets for breakfast this morning. And I always put a lot of butter on my crumpets, so there's always butter left on the plate afterwards. And every time I make crumpets, Tiffany, my cat, is relentless. She knows when there is a buttery plate around. And she will just be like, that is my butter now. I would like the plate, please. Do I get to lick the plate now? Are you going to put it on the floor now? You feel like you're eating your own sins right now for breakfast. What are you having? Oh, okay, we can't avoid the Lena storyline. We are still doing the play anyway. But she does like her buttery plates. But yeah, I ended up leaving the... Oh, I am going to save it right here. Because I think this would be a good save spot to return to if I want to read like all of the flavor text for one of these areas. But yeah, Tiffany likes her butter. So I left her the plate so she could lick it clean. Which is really not healthy for cats as well, because I'm pretty sure cats are actually lactose intolerant as well, but but I feel like just a little bit every now and then isn't too bad. Also, oh no, my internet is playing up. Give me a second. Excuse me? What is happening? I'm gonna wait a second because I am dropping frames all over the floor at the moment. Hello? What is happening? What is happening? Hello? Can you pick these frames up again, please? OBS, what is happening? Okay, I think it's okay now. That was weird. My entire internet was just like, hey, you want a bitrate? Just kidding. You don't get one. But I think it's back now. Things might end up a little bit delayed if there ends up being some buffering, so it might be worth refreshing. Like, refreshing the page when you hear me say this to make sure... to make sure it's, like, in time. But I think it's okay now. I think the frames are being picked back up again. But yeah, okay, we're back. Oh, you had deep-fried sticky rice cake and raw fermented meat. Oh, that sounds interesting. And 3 scoops of protein. Oh boy, yeah, I see. Yeah, I guess the internet was just like, you're skipping too fast. We can't read this. Please stop. Also, Minty, hello! Thank you so much for the 9 months. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the stream is going well. I dropped a few frames on the floor, but I think we picked them up now. But thank you so much, and good morning. I hope you have a lovely Wednesday. Oh, 9 months already. That's like baby length. Thank you so much. Xander, get off the phone. We need to use the internet. Yeah, it's not usually a problem because I use wired internet as well. And Xander's still stuck on Wi-Fi. But yeah, it was just... It doesn't... Sometimes I'll drop a couple of frames now and then, but it was like in the red for a section, so I don't know what happened there. I'm just gonna blame Virgin Media Internet because it's usually their fault. It's generally their fault. The sub is now a baby. The sub baby has finally been born. But I hope you're doing well too. Welcome. I'm just about to start a side story that I didn't do on my first playthrough because I was going for Fishing Dad. But this time, we are checking out Lil Tommy who ran away from home, and we're going to figure out what's going on with him. It's Tommy time. Time for Tommy. Feeling like I could use a break, I head down to Cuba Street. While I walk, I count up the bills in my wallet. Aspen was right, having a job is kind of nice. Hehe. At least having money is. I can buy so many snacks and no one can yell at me now. When I get there, I zero in on the convenience store I stole sandwiches from on my first day here. I browse through, grabbing anything that looks good and carrying it up to the front where I dump everything on the counter.
All of these, please.
Are you having a party or something?
Something like that.
Nope. It's all for me.
Just her being like, nope, I'm just greedy. The impressed-looking employee fills up a plastic bag with my bounty, chips and candy and sandwiches.
Now, to find somewhere to enjoy these.
Is she gonna eat all of it in one go? Wait. How much did she buy? Like, especially the sandwiches. That's gonna be, they're gonna go off if you don't eat them too quickly. So I think she's just planning on eating everything. Oh, art style for this is so pretty. Yeah, it's so nice. It's funny you should mention that because the character sprites for the main characters, they were drawn by Kobuta? I think Kobuta. I've forgotten the handle. Where? I'm desperately trying to find... Hold on, I don't know. But most of the CGs and like bonus, like extra characters and stuff, the art on that, it was done by Adi Rosa, who's the director of the game and also my model artist. But oh, Mingelato, thank you for thank you for trying to share it. But I've got links blocked, so it'll just show up as stars because like just in case. But I've I forgot the username. Okay, it's Kobuta 0831. Ah, there we go. There's the link. Thank you so much. I was like, I know it's Kobuta, I just don't know the numbers on the end. But there it is. But yeah, Kobita did the character designs and the key art, the main character, the sprites. That's the word I'm looking for. But oh Maya, thank you for stopping in too. I hope you enjoy the VOD. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be starting the Juliet route this time, but it's gonna be next week at least. Also, Maury, hello, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Gotta know, did Tiffy leave or was I was forced to move her. I felt so bad. I felt so guilty. But I had a cup of tea that had been made for me downstairs, and I actually left it way longer than I probably should have because she was so settled on me, but it got to like 1:30 and I was like, I'm streaming in half an hour. I have to get up now. I have to get up, baby. I'm sorry. And it was really sweet because I ended up just like scooping her up and putting her onto the blanket next to me. And she just stayed there for a while. And then I ate some crumpets and she got off my bed because she wanted to lick the butter off the plate. So she left my room by her own accord in the end. But oh, I felt so guilty. I felt so bad. I felt like such a monster. I was just like, I'm so sorry, baby. But hopefully she'll give me some more snuggles afterwards. I will let her lie on me for as long as she wants in exchange. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Monster, yes indeed. I got my monster ready. Monster Energy Ultra Zero. I have water as well, so I will behave myself. But I finished my cup of tea at least, which was very nice. And now I have monster and water and hydration and confetti. Thank you. Thank you for the confetti. But yes, I just got my first ending in Please Be Happy, and I also got the other ending for that character too. So with this, we are officially complete with the Aspen route. So now it's going to be Juliet time, and I don't know how I'm going to turn down Aspen. I am going to feel so bad. Like, that's my wife. That's my wife I have to turn down now. How am I going to do this? But I think it's going to be worth it for Juliet times, but I'm terrified. But it's okay. We don't have to think about that yet. Not yet. First we have Tommy's side story. I feel like this is going to be really sad as well, though. I really hope we can figure something out for Tommy. He's so good. I want to know why he ran away from home. But yeah, first it's comfy vibes. We're going to figure out what's going wrong. We're going to hopefully make it better. We're going to help them communicate as a family. It's going to be nice. I'm scared. I don't want to walk all the way back to the library, but all the benches around here are full. I carry my bag up the street and then down another and another. Eventually, I reach a place I've never seen before. A large brick entrance looms over me, with a wide-open black gate. People are going in and out freely, so it must be okay. It's not breaking and entering if everyone's doing it, right? I mean, it's not breaking and entering if you're not breaking. Then it's just unlawful entry, right? As soon as I step in, I'm surrounded by plants. There's green in every direction. I didn't have to walk for very long before I find exactly what I'm looking for, a nice quiet bench in the shade of a couple trees. As I'm... Oh, hello! Oh, it's Tommy's little friend! As I'm walking over, something suddenly flies past my face. At first, I think it's a bird or a piece of cloth caught in the wind, but after a second, I realize it's a fabled. One that seems kind of familiar. It drifts away without stopping and floats in the opposite direction from me. I go and sit down, unwrapping the snack bar that I bought and taking a big bite. Yummy. While I'm munching, a bug starts to buzz around my head. I wave it away a few times, but it keeps coming back.
What is it with things getting in my face today?
No matter how many times I swatted it, the bug doesn't give up. Finally, I go to knock it away and totally by accident end up catching it in my hand instead. Oh, I got bug, okay. I can feel it buzzing against my palm as it flies around, trying to find a way out. It's not exactly pleasant. I'm not sure what to do with it. If I just toss it in the bushes, it'll come right back.
Can I have that?
Oh my god, Tommy. Tommy, are you collecting bugs? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Of course he's collecting bugs. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. He's so excited. You want this bug? You can have this bug. You like bugs? Here you go. A voice from behind almost startles me into letting the bug go. I spin around to come face to face with the fabled that flew by a couple minutes ago. Just beneath him is a kid.
Have the bug?
Yeah, it's for my collection.
Oh yes, you can have this bug. You can have so many bugs. The boy holds up a book with some pictures of other bugs on it.
I've got almost all the bugs on this page. That's the only one left.
I mean, this is so cute. Look how excited he is. Suddenly I remember where I've seen both him and the fabled before. On the pier, hiding from his mom a couple weeks ago. I think his name was Tommy? It took me a bit to recognize him since he wasn't pouting. Just be like, wait, this child is happy. That can't be the same child.
Mom won't let me keep bugs because she says they're dirty, but Dad doesn't mind.
Oh. Oh, I think I'm understanding a little bit of a situation here.
So, can I have it? Please?
He pulls out a little jar from one of his pockets and opens the lid.
Well, it solves my problem, I guess.
A bug for Tommy. A bug for Tommy. I've got a horrible feeling that Mom is being like a negative figure in the situation because she's trying to actually parent him, whereas Dad is just trying to be the cool parent and letting him do what he wants. And of course, at that age, he's gonna think that being able to do what he wants is so cool. And it's so uncool of Mum to actually make boundaries. I don't know, I could be completely wrong here. I hope I'm completely wrong here. I dump the bug into the jar and Tommy quickly shuts it.
Thanks. Kirby and I were tracking this one all day.
Yes! We got it for you. The fabled bobs up and down in agreement. At least, I think it's agreement. Oh, is this Dad? Hello? All three of us turn at the sound of footsteps as someone else approaches us. My private spot has filled up pretty fast.
Hi, bud. You catch anything good yet?
Elijah, hello. Okay, this is gonna be Dad. He seems nice. I hope he's nice.
Dad!
Yeah!
What this lady caught!
Tommy runs up and shoves the jar into the man's face. He takes it and inspects the bug inside.
Oh, looks like a big one. Did you say thank you?
Yeah, Kirby did too.
Oh, I love his voice. I love his voice, wow.
Oh, is that what it meant when you bobbed up and down?
Yeah. Both Tommy and his dad stare at me like I've just said something crazy. I take an instinctive step backwards. Oh yeah, most people can't see Kirby, huh? So we're just acknowledging the imaginary friend, huh? Oh, I feel like this is probably going to end up with a situation of like, Mum's got to loosen the reins a bit, Dad's got to tighten the reins a bit to like match up. Maybe. We shall soon see.
You mean that...
Yeah, I can see him.
You can see Kirby? You mean he's real?
Oh, that's right. I remember this from last time. No one except Tommy can see Kirby. Tommy and me, apparently.
Yeah, he's floating right there. He has a purple flower on his head and on his sides.
I point to Kirby. Although the little fable doesn't have a mouth, its eyes crinkle up in a way that makes me think he'd be smiling. I love his reaction, just like, wait. I thought he was talking about an imaginary friend. Just, what?
Wow, she can really see him! See, I told you he was real, told you!
It's also very sweet that he, like, humored it anyway, even thinking that it's an imaginary friend, though. Like, that's a good parenting move. Just wait a second. Tommy's dad whistles in wonder.
You sure did, kiddo.
Is that like a whistle in wonder? Yeah, that kind of whistle. He turns to me.
Not sure how you did it, but you're the first person I've met who's been able to see Gerby. I've heard lots about him, of course. My name's Elijah, by the way, and I'm a reporter for one of the local papers. Mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Wait, are we just suddenly being interviewed by a reporter now? Hello? I just wanted to eat a snack in peace. Now I'm being asked to do an interview. My discomfort must show because Elijah waves a hand, just like when I was trying to wave the bug away.
It's fine, it's fine. Forget I asked. Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I guess he just instinctively said it and then was like, wait, maybe I shouldn't just interview people all the time. Sudden work mode, yeah. Always on the job, even when you're not on the job.
I'm just not very good at talking to people.
No worries. Thanks for helping Tommy catch that bug, though. Beats me having to do it.
Oh, it's always so interesting now, like, seeing early game Miho, who doesn't know how to talk to people and who's a little bit awkward. Like, I've gotten so used to endgame Miho, who's grown so much. It's so interesting coming back now, and she doesn't know what she's doing.
Sure. It was kind of an accident, though.
Hey, an accident doesn't have to be a bad thing.
True.
Me and Tommy should probably be heading out, though, or his mum's going to be upset with me. Oh, and Gerby.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, Winter Miho.
Take care. Say bye, Tommy.
Oh, he's so cute. Hold on. Before he goes, I wanna, I need to give him a head pat. He's so sweet. He's such a sweet little kid. I love him. He needs a head pat. Elijah takes Tommy's hand and leads him back out the gate, holding Tommy's book in the other hand. Tommy carries the bug in a jar, peeking in to check on it every few steps. Oh! Only Gerby stays behind, orbiting around my head a couple times before bouncing up and down. Then he floats off in the same direction as the other two. When I'm finally alone, I sigh with relief. At long last, I enjoy the snacks that I bought earlier. And when a bug shows up and starts flying around me, I just leave it alone. I'm not taking any more chances. Bugs. Okay, we're back to main story, back to skipping. Boop. Skip. Right, and we're going to ignore Lena this time because I'm a terrible person. And we're going to read some more Botanical Garden flavor text. Because the garden is so beautiful, it's not uncommon to see artists mulling about, trying to capture the plants' likenesses in their sketchbooks. Sometimes it's young artists, probably fulfilling homework assignments, and sometimes it's experienced artists with elaborate contraptions to hold up their canvases and carefully selected colour palettes. Today, I walk past an old couple painting a rosebush. Maybe the paintings are in an early stage, or maybe it's a style I don't really recognise, or I don't really understand, but each of their respective canvases look pretty mucky and unlike the roses in front of them. But they smile at each other and point out little details of the colours and leaves as they work, and it seems kind of nice, so I guess who cares if the paintings are good or not? It's nice that they can do something like that together. Yeah, exactly! You don't have to be good at it, just so long as you're enjoying it. That's sweet. That's sweet. Oh, we got another Tommy! It's Tommy time! Tommy time. Looking for something to do, I head to Cuba Street to walk around. I don't go shopping very often since I have pretty much everything I could need at the library, but I do like looking around. While I wander, I notice two people that I sort of recognize sitting at a table together. Tommy's parents. Last time, the dad introduced himself to me as Elijah. Although I recognize his mom, I never heard her name. Ooh. This doesn't look like a nice situation. The two of them are sitting across from each other and his mom has her face in her hands. Elijah looks kind of upset but stays on his side of the table. Tommy and Gerby don't seem to be around. My curiosity gets the better of me and I sit down close by where I can hear what they're talking about.
Gwen, we're still on the same side here. Tommy's side, right?
Oh boy.
I know, it's just... it's a lot, okay? It's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. But, we knew it wasn't going to be easy.
At least we were right about
What
that.
is happening? Oh. Gwen pats her pockets, looking around, and Elijah pulls out a pack of tissues from his own pocket. He offers them to her, and she takes one and blows her nose. What is... Oh no, what is the situation here?
What are we supposed to tell his teacher? This is the third time he's gotten in a fight this month.
Oh no. Are they talking about Tommy? I can't picture him in a fight. He's way too small. What would he even be fighting about?
Yeah. Did they say if he won or not?
That's not important here. Ugh. But oh, Miho is so innocent here as well. Like, what would he fight about? What's he got to fight about? It's just a kid. Oh.
Elijah!
Elijah.
Sorry. Why don't you talk to the school and let them know that we're dealing with it? And I can talk to T when he's back from your place next time.
Fine. Maybe he'll listen to you better than he'll listen to me.
Maybe. It's a shame we can't get Gerby to talk to him.
Gwen scoffs.
Or anyone.
Are we gonna talk to him? I think we're gonna talk to him.
I don't think it's bad for him to have an imaginary friend or anything, but...
Oh, that's right. The other day, Tommy and I ran into someone who was able to see Gerby.
Oh, of course, he remembers the situation, just not the person involved in it. He's talking about me! I scoot a little closer on the bench where I'm sitting to make sure I don't miss anything.
Really? Who was it?
Here we go. Who was it? I don't remember.
You know, I can't remember. I remember them saying it, but I can't picture their face or voice. I wish I'd gotten a name or something.
Aww.
So you don't actually know if they saw him or not? They just said they could.
No, the curse.
Well, technically.
Oh.
Maybe you're right. I wish I could think of who it was.
I'm tempted to walk over and tell them that it was me, but I don't know what that would accomplish. I don't have any way to prove what I'm saying, and it might just make me come off as crazy. I can only sort of follow along with what they're talking about, but it seems like Tommy's having a lot of trouble and neither of them know what to do about it. Oh. Yeah, it's such a shame because like with Miho's curse, like people can remember that they were with a person, but they don't remember her specifically. It was like with Cyrus too, and he was like, I remember I was painting with someone, but I didn't remember who that was. And it's only afterwards that it's like, oh wait, that was you? Oh. But yeah, but of course she's not going to believe that. Like, it sounds really silly. It makes sense for her not to believe it. But it's also painful because we know it's true. Oh, that's not anything I can give advice on or help with either. Sighing, Gwen checks her watch.
Well, I've got to go pick him up. I'll let you know what the teacher says when I talk to her.
All right. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh. Yeah. It is nice, though. It's like, even if they don't remember her specifically, they can still remember the moments that happened with her. And then if she says afterwards, yeah, that was me, then there's that attachment there. So even if they don't remember her, they can still be reminded of her? Is that the best way to word it? Yeah. It's nice. I mean, it's not nice because everyone forgets her, but
Yeah, bye.
Oh. Doing it for the kids. They both stand up and it seems like they're not sure how to act. Finally, Gwen gives a stiff wave and walks off down Cuba Street. It must be so hard, like, a divorce in a situation with younger children and, like, having to stay civil, like, maybe if you don't even agree with what the other person's saying. It's... poor Tommy. Poor Tommy. Elijah sticks around for a bit longer, sighing like Gwen did and running a hand through his hair. Then he leaves in the opposite direction. And yeah, true, it's like if he's talking about Gerby and people are just going like, you're silly, Gerby isn't real, then if he's like responding to that with violence, I feel like especially like with a divorce situation, like his whole world has probably changed. And he's got this like one thing that's being like a solid throughout the whole thing. He's got Gerby keeping him company. When people are then denying Gerby as well, he's gonna fight to defend that because that's like the only thing that's staying the same at the moment. Oh, it's really, really tricky to navigate. Oh. Humans and their relationships are complicated. I hope I never have to deal with something like that. Oh, Miho, you sweet, sweet baby. Now that the two of them are gone, there's nothing else going on around here that's very interesting. Eventually, I get up as well and start walking again, in search of the next thing that can entertain me for a while. Alright, and now we're back to skipping! Yes! And we are ignoring Lena again. I'm so sorry, Lena. I'm sorry. We need to know what's going on at the gardens. The botanical garden is doing some sort of flower competition today? It seems a dozen locals grew their very own lily flowers and brought a pot of them in for judgment. Anyone visiting the gardens today can place a sticker on the pot of the flowers they like the most, and the winner will be rewarded with some gardening supplies. Oh, that's cute. Obviously, I don't know the first thing about what makes a good flower, but I enjoy seeing lilies of all shapes, colours and sizes in one place. I ultimately find myself drawn to a pot of gold lilies, clean and pretty and healthy as can be. They look so opulent. I place one of the provided stickers on their pot, taking a quick glance around to see that the competition is rather stiff. I'm sure all the flowers were grown with lots of care and love, so whoever wins will surely deserve it. I'm not going to stick around to see who wins, but I'm wishing my little guy the best of luck. And we got another Tommy. Ooh. We got another Tommy, but this time we're at the library. Hello. I'm lazing around at the library, relaxing in one of the comfy chairs near the shelves, when the door opens. Two humans that I recognize walk in, Gwen leading Tommy by the hand. Of course, Gerby is floating above them. The three of them go right past me, and Gwen takes a seat at an empty table close by.
I'm gonna be right here. Remember not to go too far away, okay?
I know.
Little grumpy pants. Smiling, Gwen kisses Tommy on the forehead, and he makes a grossed out face. Then she pulls out a pen and some papers and spreads them out on the desk, sighing as she starts to look over them. Oh boy, that doesn't sound like fun papers. I watch as Tommy, accompanied by Gerby, looks around the kids section for a bit. He pulls a couple books off the shelves but puts them back without opening them. Finally, he wanders over to the edge of the library and gets down on his hands and knees, crawling along the floor. I don't have anything better to do right now, so I go over to where he is as well. I nod at Gerby as I do so.
What you doing?
You've been caught. You've been caught. Tommy startles at the sound of my voice, but then holds up one finger to shush me.
You're not supposed to talk so loud. We're in a library.
Oh, bless him. He's so good. Great. Even kids are telling me off now.
I'm looking for spiders, though.
Oh.
Spiders, huh? Why?
'Cause they're cool.
They are. He thinks all bugs are cool. Also, LJ, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Wait, you were playing Figment? Oh, heck yes. I hope you had fun. I've heard of that game. It looks really interesting. Da-da-da-da-da. Because, I'm pretty sure someone mentioned this to me a little while ago. It's like a... yeah, action-adventure game with a unique, surreal universe. I hope you had fun with it. But welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, and I hope your stream went well. Oh, sequel's coming out later this year. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid and welcome. It was a good time, heck yeah. Welcome to, Side Stories and Please Be Happy. But for anyone who's new here, hello! I'm Lirie, I'm a pink-haired cat girl from the UK, and I like puzzle games and comfy games. And this game is like the comfiest healing game I've ever played. It's so good. But welcome, welcome, and thank you for the raid. I feel like my brain is falling apart at the moment. I'm like, I have so many things I should be saying, and they're just not happening. I mean, I came up with the incredible word glamps earlier. But thank you so much for raiding. I'm glad the stream went well. You already feel very comfy. I'm glad to hear it. It's what I aim for. We're just having a comfy, nice time. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. And if you're tired after your stream, please like grab a snack, have a rest. But you're welcome to sit around and join the comfy vibes. I just, earlier in the stream, I got my first ending for this game after 9 streams of playing it, so it's a big game. But now I'm going back from the beginning and we're doing one of the side stories I didn't do before. So it's really nice. It's, there's still so much story left to do. And I am going to feel so bad when I have to pick the other character for the route split, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta be strong. Anyway, at the moment, we're following the story of little Tommy here. He loves bugs. And he's looking for spiders. Gonna avoid spoilers? Absolutely fair. Yeah, you joined at a good time, because if you'd raided me like an hour sooner, you would have been like in the ending credits. So good timing, but thank you so much for the lurk, and I hope you can have a good rest after your stream too. This game is such a joy to play. I recommend it so much. But thank you for bringing the raid over this way, and I hope everyone enjoys the comfy vibes. Just a little bit of chill, relaxing times. But yeah, thank you for the raid. And I shall continue with the game now, so no spoilies, just spiders. But yeah, we're doing the side story for Tommy at the moment, which is still in like the chapter 2 at the moment, but his parents are splitting up. He's not dealing with it very well. He has this friend called Gerby who nobody else can see except him, and now us. And he's crawling around on the floor in the library looking for spiders, so... Now that I think about it, he was trying to find bugs one of the first times I met him. I wonder if the one that I caught for him is doing okay. Probably not, if I'm being honest.
Are you collecting them?
Yeah! Do you like bugs too?
Not really. They're okay, though.
I've eaten a few when I had no other options, but I don't think he wants to hear about that. I'm so glad she doesn't have to eat bugs anymore. You have snacks now.
Nobody does, except me. Everyone thinks they're gross and creepy.
No.
But you don't.
That's why I like them. Wanna help me look?
He is so sweet. He's such a little sweetheart. I just want to pat his head every time I see him. Pat, pat, pat. I'm not very interested in catching spiders, but Juliet might count it as helping to clean up a bit. That's true. Just doing my part.
Why not? I think I know where some are.
Just doing my part to clean up the library, you know?
Whoa, really?
Yeah. There's this one corner that's really dusty.
Gerby follows us as I take Tommy to the corner in question. Although Juliet keeps the library pretty clean, there are some spiderwebs and dirt between one of the shelves and the wall.
Wow, you were right! Gerby, come help me look!
Spider time! Gerby floats down to Tommy's eye level.
Gerby's my friend. You can't see him, but
Oh.
he's here with us.
No, we can see him, it's okay.
Cool.
I don't feel like explaining that I can in fact see him right now. Tommy closes one eye and peeks into the crevice looking for bugs.
Actually, Gerby's my only friend.
Oh.
I met him when I was looking for a beetle. He looks like a flower, but he's not.
Oh. But no, wait, no, this feels so sad. I don't want his only friend to be Gerby. He needs friends.
If I do find any spiders, I have to get 2 so they're not alone. Especially if they're married. If they have any kids, then that would make their kids be really sad too.
Oh. Oh, this feels so bad knowing that his parents are splitting up. That's why he's so set on like they've got to be together. Oh. I have to think that being taken away to be part of a collection would make them sad, but I keep that to myself. Yeah. Well, it's like we've already told him before a couple of times, so at this point she's probably just like, it's a little easier to just not mention it for now. But it's... oh. I crouch down to help Tommy look. There are some scraps of paper and a dusty pen on the ground, and plenty of spider webs above them. No spiders in them from what I can tell, though.
Do you know where else they are?
I don't want to take him too far away. Best to stay in the main part of the library.
Maybe up front?
If any came in through the door, they might have set up close by. I love that she is just genuinely trying to find bugs for him now. We go over there and start looking, with Tommy inspecting the floor and behind the furniture. I poke around as well, checking some of the corners. As I watch him crawl around, it's hard to imagine him getting into fights like I overheard his parents talking about. He seems like a nice enough kid. Well, it feels so bad, because I've got a feeling he's probably being bullied. Like, if he's got an imaginary friend and he keeps talking about bugs, then he's probably being picked on. And so then it would make sense him getting into fights if he's just like defending himself from being picked on, but they're only seeing the one side of it. I've got a feeling that's the situation happening here. Also, Cassandra, hello! Oh, to be a nice enough kid. You're a pretty nice kid. Minotaur. But welcome! Good morning! I feel so bad for him because he seems so sweet, but it's just the little things that kids pick up on. It's just like, if you're just a little bit weird, that's it. They will latch onto that, the mean ones. Oh, hold on. I just want to pat him on the head and tell him things are gonna be okay. Oh, it's so horrible hearing him say that Gerby's his only friend. And that everyone else thinks that bugs are gross, and he's just alone with this.
Oh, found one!
I'm glad we found a bug for him. Tommy's kneeling down on the ground, pointing under a bookshelf. Both Gerby and I go over to see.
Look, see it?
Sure enough, I can see some kind of spider hiding in the back.
I see it. Are you gonna catch it? Looks sort of scary.
Oh, scary bug. No. If I saw a spider that's bigger than, like, tiny, I will let somebody else deal with it.
It could still be nice, but I don't know how to reach it.
No bully. Just like, oh, this poor kid. Wait, spiders? No, I take it back. Oh, I feel so bad for him though. He just wants to collect his bugs and have a nice time. And his whole world is falling apart around him. He's just keeping these bugs. Oh, apparently other people can instantly tell something's off, but they can't quite articulate what or why, so that's why a lot of autistic people get picked on. That makes sense. It's like, I feel like everything is like so focused on like normality, so if you're just like the slightest bit different to normal, then people instantly see that and just be like, we can use that. Especially when they're terrible people and they're just like, you're different, I'm gonna bully you now because of this thing. I have the same mindset as about spiders as your cat. Oh, same as my cat too. Like, my cat Tiffany used to be so good at catching spiders, whereas nowadays she's just super lazy. We will point out a spider to her and she will just look at it. She used to just catch them and eat them before we even saw them. And as she's gotten older, she's gotten way lazier and she's just like, nah, that's not my job anymore. I'm just gonna leave them. Also typoed. I think that says a lot about you. It's understandable. Yeah, you're different, I don't like you. Politics simplified, it really is. It's just like, oh, you're different. I'm not going to try and meet in the middle and understand your point of view. I'm gonna bully the heck out of you. It's a horrible, horrible situation. But it's like, I just feel so bad for Tommy. Like, if he's being bullied, his parents are splitting up, the only solid thing in his life at the moment is his imaginary friend who nobody else can see. It's no wonder he'd not be doing so great.
Maybe if we come back later, it'll be easier to get.
Okay. Tommy spends a while hunting the rest of the library for more bugs, and I follow behind him for some of it. Eventually, Gwen straightens out all her papers over at her table, and then comes to collect Tommy.
Tommy, what are you doing down there? You're gonna get all dirty.
Looking for spiders. This lady was helping me.
Oh, we're gonna be in her bad books now, aren't we? She's gonna be like, you're the one who made my son crawl over the floor. Oh, my internet is really playing up today. Okay, we're good again. Wow, I've had so many blips this stream. It's not usually this bad. Gwen notices me and I wave.
I'm sorry. I hope you weren't too distracted.
Nah, don't worry, I live here.
Oh, that's convenient.
She's so confused by the situation. The two of us watch Tommy for a second, who still hasn't given up on the spider by the door. Gwen sighs.
Thanks for keeping him company. He doesn't have a whole lot of friends his age to play with.
This feels so bad.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to study for grad school and raise a kid and work a job and get a divorce all at once.
Oh, it's a horrible situation all around, huh?
Well, not that any of that's your problem.
Gwen tries to rub her eyes and ends up almost dropping the papers she's carrying. She kind of reminds me of Aspen in the way she seems like she's holding in a lot more than she's letting out.
That's okay. I don't mind.
That is a lot of stuff to try and do all at once. Oh boy. By tomorrow, she won't remember telling me any of this stuff. So if saying it helps her to feel better, then it doesn't really bother me one way or another. With a tired smile, Gwen rearranges the things she's holding so that she has a free hand.
Come on, Tommy. We need to get going.
Fine.
Oh, is he leaving the spider behind? Tommy looks under one last bookshelf and then finally stands up. Gwen leans down to dust off Tommy's knees and pants before taking his hand.
Thanks again. If you live here, I guess we'll probably see you around.
Oh.
I've got a lot of studying I need to do, so I'm sure we'll be back. Say bye, Tommy.
Oh, I'm sure you will be back, but you're not going to remember. Oh.
Bye! If you see any cool bugs,
This poor child. This poor child.
Will do. Bye.
Gerby waves goodbye to me as he floats out the door with the humans. Oh, Tommy. And Gwen and Elijah. Like, it's a horrible situation for all of them. Yeah, so much for being quiet in the library. I love the thought of, like, he was so focused on being quiet in the library until he found bugs. And then the bugs were the priority. He forgot about being quiet. He just straight up forgot, just screaming through the door, "See you soon! Get bugs for me!" I can't help but feel a little bad for Tommy and Gwen, and for Tommy's dad as well. It seems like both parents are doing their best, but Tommy has his own problems too. And without even trying, I know more about all of them than they're aware of. I have a feeling that won't change, especially if they're going to be back frequently, like Gwen said. Now that I'm on my own again, I return to the chair I was occupying before and settle down for a proper nap. Nap time. And then this is back to story. Yes. Back to story, back to skipping. Da 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 da. We have read this before. Oh, and I think this is the next chapter. Nice. Chapter 3. Da da da. Do-do-do-do-do-do. We're going to be getting close to the path split soon. I am so scared. I don't know how I'm going to turn Aspen down. I'm still thinking about it and I still don't want to do it, but I have to. But I don't want to. But I have to. It's okay. We've got some more botanical garden flavor text before then at least. Right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's the duck ones again. I wonder if it's randomized then. Or if it's like set to specific dates when you visit it on that date, you get that text. Oh, it's the little water spirit. Oh, little watery friend. Here we go. Let's see if there's any more flavor text here. Oh yeah, and that's the first one we saw. Oh, it's like, I thought it was random to begin with as well, but then it was like after I visited the Bell House enough times, I couldn't visit there anymore. So I thought like maybe I'd read all of the text for it. But it's like when I load up the save file and go back, it was the same text. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll find it all anyway eventually. I'm sure. Oh no. Oh. No, not that scene. And the Botanic Garden scene. The moment. Okay, let's go back and load this and see if it's the same one again. Yeah, it's still the wedding ceremony there. Alright, so now let's load it again. And yeah, it's the wedding ceremony again. So I don't know, unless it like the randomization happens before the map loads. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep skipping. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up to the point where Julia asks me how I'm going to respond to Aspen's confession. And I'm going to save it there. So, actually I'm going to save it right here. Because I want a nice moment before I have to make that horrific choice. So I'm going to save it here and I'm going to end the stream at this point. Because at least now we know that there's a nice home resting with Juliet before I have to break my own heart as well as Aspen's. So yeah, this feels like a good spot to leave it at for now. But yeah, there's so much progress has been made though, which is really exciting. Also, Nekin Alb, thank you for the follow, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me with this incredible, incredible game. I was fully crying in the credits scene. This is so good.
I think I have the perfect recommendation.
We're on 73%. That's so fun. Because we started at 68%, so that means we've gotten 5% in this stream. So if we keep going at this rate, we might only have like 4 or 5 streams left. Depending how fast I can get through the rest of the text. I feel like the flavor text for the areas is going to be the hardest text to find. But I believe. Oh, nice and cozy for the short while you were here. Oh, I'm so glad you decided to stick by after the raid, but thank you so much for following too. And with that, oh, wait, exit sound.
Until we meet again then.
Oh, then I shall bloop. I shall head on over to here and we can find somebody to raid. Right, let's see who's around for a raid target. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining me. I love Comfy Please Be Happy Times. I love this game so much. It's just such a joy to play. And yeah, we got both of the Aspen endings, so that means that next week it's Juliet time. And oh, I'm so torn. I'm so torn on what to think. Thank you for the head pats. It's like part of me's really excited to check out Juliet's route. The other part is like, I've fallen for Aspen so much. I didn't expect this. I love her so much. I didn't expect to feel like this. How am I gonna turn her down? It's gonna be so tricky. But oh, thank you so much everyone for joining me. Let's see who we got to raid. Who we got? There's a few people online. Ooh. Who should I send a raid to? Who haven't I raided in a while? Oh. Ooh, couple ideas. Let me see. There's a couple people I know online playing stuff at the moment, and... thank you for the hydrate, Gambler! Missed me already, it's okay, I'm still here for another minute or so. Longer now that I'm having a drink too. Thank you for the hydrate! More monster before I leave. I need the brain cells to find people online at the moment. But I have noticed that the lovely Pumpka VT is playing Steins Gate at the moment, and I love that game so much. I love Steins Gate so much. And I also haven't raided her for so long. It's been ages since I last raided Pumpka. So having the chance to do that, I think that's where I'm going to send the raid over to. So we're going from one visual novel to another, but Steins Gate is considerably less comfy than Please Be Happy. Yes, oh hold on, I need a raid message too. Da-da-da-da. We go raid message. If you're subbed, we will use the comfy emote. If you are not subbed, we will use hearts. We'll send the love and the comfy times. But yes, I'm going to send a raid over to Pumpkin now, who is playing some Steins Gate. And I will go and get myself some dinner, I guess, because time has passed so quickly. I love this game so much, though. I feel like the time passes so easily because I end up getting into so many weird conversation tangents, and before I know it, I've been chatting for half an hour and not actually playing the game. But it's always so nice. And I'm so excited to play some more next week, too. To start the Juliet route. I'm both terrified and looking forward to it. But yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Let's get this raid set up. Here we go. Oh, and I hear Cat screaming outside my door. I feel like if I open the door, she is going to stop screaming, but I'm going to try it anyway. Can we get it? Can we get it? Tippy squeak. Hi, Tiffany. Are you gonna meow for the microphone? gonna meow? Of course she's not. Of course she's going to stop as soon as I open the door. Tiffany! Yeah, no. We don't get Tiffy squeaks, but she is in here. And I don't know why she's screaming at me so much. There's still 5 minutes until her dinner time. Oh, well, Tiffany says hi as well. I have a cat in a cardboard box in my room. But yes, thank you so much everyone for joining me. I'll be back on Family Friday for some more Borderlands pre-sequel. And this time, maybe Xander and I won't take 2 hours on a side quest. I don't know, we probably still will. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. And until next time, bye-bye!